Hello friends! Today we are going into... Well, we're not going into anything. Today we are going to be talking about Pokemon. Specifically, this chart behind me. This is like a whole thing, and we're going to go through the whole thing piece by piece and figure out who is my favorite Pokemon. I like this layout because I genuinely don't know. Like, I have some ideas of who my favorite Pokemon are. I have some ideas of who I would pick out. But, like, this is going to be a different way of sorting through it. So let's zoom in. We're going to start with Gen 1, and we're going to go horizontal across the top after we do a little bit of chatting first. Because, hi, how you doing? Is my audio looking okay? Bah! Yeah, it looks like it's okay. If I need to do any adjustments or shenanigans or explode or unexplode or anything, please let me know as usual. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm trying to do my best. And sometimes that's good enough. Other times it feels like it is, but sometimes my best is good enough. Okay, so. Hi. Why chat so far? That's a good question. I have no idea. I even... Hello, chat. Hello, all of you wonderful beans. So, this chart that I'm pulling up here is going to be what we're going to go through. And the way it works is every single time you pick on one of these... Oh, I'm going to have to change that a little bit. It gives you all of the options for what you're looking at. So when I pick normal Gen 1, hey look, it's all the normal type Pokemon from Gen 1. How do I show this? Does that look good? That looks good. That's probably fine. There's all the normal types from Gen 1, and we pick our favorite normal type from Gen 1. So of all these here, I'm probably... It's gotta be Eevee or Farfetch'd, but I think I'm going to be picking Farfetch'd for my favorite flying type for Gen 1. So I think I'm going to hit Eevee. And that's how it works. That's the short version of it. And I can click the shiny charm if I want to make something shiny. I don't, actually, but... Then we can, at the bottom, we have our favorite regional bird, our favorite mammal, our favorite pseudo-legendary, our favorite Pikachu clone. We'll do those near the end, I think. Maybe. Possibly. Maybe. I don't know what? No. Why don't we do this at the start? We can do this at the start. Do you want to do this at the start or the end? The option is... this stuff at the bottom. Favorite of specific type parts. Like, what's your favorite Pokeball, you know? Like, what's my favorite Pokeball? I have no idea. Of these options here... Honestly, I'd probably go with the Premier Ball. So, all the Pokeballs do something, except for the Premier Ball. The Premier Ball is something. And I think it's cool, I think it looks aesthetically pleasing. Visually, I'd probably go with either the Ultra Ball, or, I mean, the Ultra Beast Ball, or like, I don't know, Luxury Ball. But in terms of, like, just fashion... I think I gotta go with that one. Actually, how about I do this so I can see chat easier? There, now chat's over here. Perfect, probably. That doesn't work at all. Oh well. Okay, so you know what? We'll do the bottom ones first. What's my favorite regional bird? And I want to hear you guys are going along with this. I want to hear your thoughts on every single one of these. I want to hear what your favorite regional bird is right now. Because mine is not what you'd expect. Now, I've played through every generation of Pokemon. My first Pokemon was Pokemon Red. I still have my original Game Boy Pokemon Red cartridge. In fact, I still have my original Pokemon Red Game Boy cartridge, and it works. The battery still works in it. And I have pulled up my last team that I played. Pidgey is a good one. Hoot Hoot is absurd. Honestly, though? Real talk? I'm going Kilowattrel. I really like this new bird. The new regional bird for the new game actually has my vote for my favorite of all of the regional birds. Like, It's a unique typing. It has it actually has a really fun playstyle. Like when I had one and I was using it, I actually wanted to keep it for the whole game, which is something that I've never felt for a regional bird type before. Well, aside from Fletchinder, but that's, yeah, you know. You like the second one? This little Picky-Peck? I think that's Picky-Peck. I think that's Picky-Peck. I could be wrong. I think that's Picky-Peck. I could be wrong. I have no idea. Pie Dove just being a dove hanging out here. Favorite regional mammal? I mean, this one's easier. I mean, how could we look at the favorite regional mammal and not pick Bidoof? I mean, it's impossible. It's impossible to look at this and be like, I'm going to pick something other than Bidoof. Come on. Bidoof hands down. Okay, good. I'm glad we agree. I'm glad. I would have been worried for you, chat. I would have been a little tiny bit worried if you didn't pick Bidoof. And we're all Bidoof lovers here, right? We all stand Bidoof here? Favorite regional bug? A bug. I mean, these are hard because I don't particularly love any of them, if I'm being honest. You know? Oh, you would have picked the bunny? That's fair. The bunny evolves into something really, well, pretty ugly. The bunny does not go through puberty very well. Just put it that way. You'll see it when we get to the main line here, but favorite regional bug? Heracross isn't a regional bug. Heracross is regional bug is one of the early ones. Heracross is a late game Pokemon. And I do agree Kricketune is kind of cool, and I really do like this new one here. I think I'm going to go for old school Caterpie, though. I think just a simple Caterpie really, A, it's beautifully designed. B, it kind of brings back to that classic Pokemon aesthetic, you know? It's not over-designed, it's not trying to be fashionable, it's just a bug, you know? And I like that. Spinarak, you say? Now, I would say, if it was on here, it's not a regional bug, apparently, but I would pick Joltik. I would pick Joltik here. That's my one caveat, is that if that was available, I would pick a Joltik. But I can't. My favorite pseudo-legendary, is it? Dragonite is the classic. Tyranitar is just amazing. Salamence Smash, we must all have to acknowledge that. Metagross is... I never liked Metagross because it was too popular, honestly. Like, it was so popular, and everybody loved their Metagrosses. Same thing with Garchomp. Garchomp was too popular for me to truly fall in love with. I'm probably going to pick Hydreigon because it's one of the few that I have two trained of. I have two Hydreigon fully trained. One is named Piety and one is named Lust. And they're actually trained with different stat spreads and abilities. Goodra is a good boy. I just don't like that it's not poison type. Like, why isn't this a poison dragon? Why isn't this a poison dragon? Loxton won't return my calls. Why isn't this a poison dragon? And then over here we have the later Goodra, which I think ends up being like Dragon Steel instead of Dragon Poison, and I'm still mad about it or something. Kommo-o is delightful, and Kommo-o got some really baller moves too. I'm gonna go with Hydreigon though. Favorite Pikachu clone? I love that Fat Pikachu is an option for favorite Pikachu. I love that Pikachu is an option for favorite Pikachu. There's two here I want to pick. There's really two here that are kind of... as much as I love Mimikyu, it's not down to Mimikyu. Mimikyu is like the top 3, but it's not in the top 2. The top 2 is a bit more of a contest here. For me, it's either Pachirisu or Emolga. It's between these two, and I'm leaning towards Pachirisu. Pachirisu is just... Mimikyu's a very good boy. Mimikyu is very good and deserves all the head pats in the world. But I think for me... well, a lot of people are picking Mimikyu. I respect it. I love Mimikyu. Don't get me wrong. But I think I'm at Pachirisu here. Followed by Emolga and then Mimikyu. All are good beans. All are wonderful beans. Also, this actually has Gen 8 and Gen 9 sprites, despite them not actually having sprites, and I respect it. Jade's pick is based. Thank you. Thank you. And yes, Pachitasu won a World Cup championship. That is true. We commit a crime? Of course. Obviously. Are there any here that I actually don't like? No, I think they're all pretty cool. Except for this one. This little electric rat just never went anywhere. This one didn't do anything. This one isn't cute and it doesn't do anything, have a gimmick. There's nothing special about this one here. So this one can get bent. Alright, now for everyone's favorite topic. Favorite evolution. Alright, let's get the hot take machine warmed up. We have Eevee, Vaporeon, Jolteon, Flareon, Espeon, Umbreon, Leafeon, Glaceon, Sylveon, or Gigafloof. And like... they're all good though. Like we all agree that all of them are good, right? Actually, hold on, let me adjust a thing here. Does that work? Does that work? Can you see me a bit better now? Maybe? Maybe. I don't know. I have no idea. But hi, how's it going? You having a good time? I hope so. I only have one choice. Look, at the end of the day, I feel like Espeon is... yeah, I feel like Sylveon... Look, I'm convinced now. Okay, you know what? Sure. I will be... I am not above bribery. Tuzzy, did you know? No, I didn't. Go on. Go on, Tuzzy. Risk it. Commit to the bit. No, do not commit to the bit. Favorite fossil type? Vaporeon is the most moist of all evolutions. Yes, I know. Let's see here. I think... Okay, so real talk, I love the idea behind the hybrids, but I don't particularly like them. You know, the weird mixed ones from the later generations. Don't love them. I do love the Auroros one. Honestly, though, Tyrunt and this Chompy boy. Wait, can we actually see my cursor? You can't see my cursor. There we go, fixed it. You don't know what 2-4 is? Yeah, that's another Archaeopteryx. It's another flying bird. Very similar to Aerodactyl, just feathery-eared. Tyrunt is adorable. I have to acknowledge that. Honestly, though, I kind of want to go for Bladey Boy. The Blade Boy is like... I'm up here. And no one else is up here. I'm up here. I kind of want to go with Bladey Boy here. They're just... They just slice things. It's so good. I don't know. It's classic. It's retro. It's stylish. It's fashionable. Something about Bladey Boy speaks to me. Other than that, it's Tyrunt. It's between Bladey Boy and Tyrunt. Heck. That's tough. That's real tough. I'll go with Tyrunt for now, but this one is still kind of in the air. This one is not entirely decided. This one is still questionable. Questioning. Favorite regional form? This one's easy. There's a lot to pick from, but this is an easy one for me. Think of Tyrunt's Wonka Cycle, it wins. Honestly, that's valid. That's fair. So we have the Rattatas, a Pikachu, I know that someone in chat is going to be screaming for a Alolan Vulpix, and I do love a Alolan Vulpix. But like, I don't. There's a lot of good ones here. There's a lot of really good ones. You have My Little Ponyta. You have Slowbro, but with a gun. You have Farfetch'd, but like mildly edgy. Rainbow Muck. Huh? You got the New Birds. Honestly, though, I'm here for Lilligant. The Lilligant 2.0, I think, has got to be my pick. I really like the aesthetic, I like the style, I like the typing, I like the fashion. Everything about Lilligant 2.0 is just something I love. Also, I have no idea what this is. What is this thing? I don't think I've ever seen this Pokemon before. Who are you? There shouldn't be any Pokemon I haven't seen. I guess I don't actually... Am I actually still unaware of some of the exclusives to... Scarlet? Maybe. I like this one, though. It's so good, though. That's Rowlet's evolution? Wait, what? Oh, that's from Arceus. Oh! No. What? No. That seems wrong. I believe you, but it seems wrong. I'm at Lilligant, though. Lilligant is my favorite of those. And now we're on to favorite G-Max Pokemon. So now, G-Max Pokemon are supposed to be over-designed. They're supposed to be over-the-top, over-designed, and bonkers. And there's a lot of good ones to pick from. And a lot of mid ones to pick from. I think I'm gonna go with Snorlax, though. Mega Floof is good. I love Mega Floof, but I think I gotta go with Snorlax. It's just a sleepy boy. It's just a sleepy boy who has an island. Like, it's... I don't know why, but Giga Snorlax is just so wholesome to me. It's just a big sleepy boy who's taking a little nap. And I respect that. I respect where it's coming from. Yeah, Meowth is just Longcat, and I don't love... Okay. After... Is this a story time? This is a story time. After the original Pokemon translator left, Nobuo Ogasawara, Pokemon translations got worse. They did. They just got worse in the next generation. And when they got worse, it kind of sucked for a little while. And they just weren't... They started relying on memes, and they started getting a bit gimmicky. And I didn't enjoy them. That's why I don't want to pick Longcat, is because it reminds me of the time... It's gotten better since. They've gotten better with localization and translation sense. But the Longcat Meowth just reminds me of when Pokemon storytelling devolved into worse translations and relying on a couple memes for dated memes for jokes. So I'm as interesting as it is, I'm not about it. I'm about the lazy lifestyle today at least. Charizard is hype. This is Krabby's evolution. Heck. Kingler. That's Giga Kingler, and the beard is a bubble beard. It's a beard of bubbles, because that's the thing that some crabs do, is they, make little bubbles out of their mouth and make little beards for themselves. It's really cute. What even is this? So the Gigantamax are quite literally regular Pokemon that are going into a big form. That's it. They're just going into a big form. So you take your Blastoise and you temporarily turn it into a G-Max Blastoise, and it gets this, Iron Sides artillery battery style thing. That's all. Instead of just getting bigger, it takes a slightly different form. Alright. Box of Legendaries. I'll be honest with you, I don't usually like box legendaries in general. Just like as a stance in general, I'm not a big fan of box legendaries. I don't use legendaries very often, and I usually think that I don't know. They're not cute. They're not friendly. They're not sweet most of the time. There's a couple in there that I would hug, but like, by and large, the box legendaries, like what's supposed to be the big selling point of the generation of the game, for me tends to be the least interesting part. I'm actually gonna go with Sword Pooch. Because Sword Pooch is a good boy. Looks cool enough. It's stylish, it's fashionable. I don't even have one, by the way. I got the shield version. Suicune would be a good one to catch as well. Pick here as well. Suicune is my second pick for here for certainty. After Sword Dog, it would be Suicune for me. But Sword Dog wins in my book. It's stiff but cute. I'm here for that. Okay. Okay. Mythicals, though. Deoncé, Cyber Deoncé, Furry Bait, cute little Shaman, Deoxys being weird with stat lines, Manaphy being stinking adorable, the Jirachi being cute and retro. I am partial to Mew too. To Mew also. And Shaman is adorable. And I'm kind of I don't know. I do like this design. I do like the little electric boy who runs around and stabs things with their claws. I like it. I think it's a really cool design. But Victini is very adorable. And Shaman is stinking cute. I don't like the sky form of Shaman that much. But Electrocat is good. I do not remember its name. I know it's named Electrocat. Its name is Electrocat. That's its name now. It's just named Electrocat. We can all get behind that. Yeah, I'm gonna say Electrocat. I think it's Electrocat for me. Ultra Beast is a snap pick. It's Kartana. I love its stat line. I love its style. I love its little foldy animations. It just brings me joy. It has like this little hoppy, skitterish movement pattern when it walks around. Yeah, I like it. Big fan of it. Also, shoutouts to Cajun42 for making this list. I will put the link. There's the link. If anybody else wants to follow along. There we go. But yeah, is it the little? Is it just like, I don't know. It's cute. It's adorable. It's fun. It's wholesome. It's kind of either this thing or like the poison dragon. Just because, thank goodness there is a poison dragon. But like, eh. And this thing's actually like pretty strong as a beast as well. So I think that's my favorite Ultra Beast. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna claim it. I'm gonna own it. Walking Castle for you? It's a cool idea. Not for me, but I respect it. As long as you don't pick the weird exploding clown thing. That's my only... That's a red flag. If you picked the Blastodon here, then that's a red flag in my book. Okay? Alright, Paradox type. Ooh, there's a lot of good designs here. The Sliggoo Boy is a really good design. So is Cyber Gardevoir, though. There's a lot of really good designs here. When do we talk about which one is dateable? I wasn't planning on that, but I mean, you know, go off in the comment section. I mean, tell me which one is your most dateable one here in the comments, I guess. I kind of want to just hug this big moth. Like, it's a giant moth, and I kind of just want to give it a big old hug, you know? Like, that's not too much to ask, right? A big old hug from a giant, prehistoric, fluffy moth? I want to hug the fluffy moth. Iron Valiant is basically a Pokemon net? Oh, near. Oh, okay. Favorite type? My favorite type is Dark type. I'm not evil. Shut up. Okay. Let's go all through Gen 1 now. Now we're going into Gen 1. All the Gen 1s. Top to bottom. Gen 1 Fire. Hello, Sol. Gen 1 Fire type. This is tough already. This is even tougher than the ones below. Charizard is the classic. Growlithe is just a cute little puppy. Ponyta is just amazing. Flareon deserves more love. No, it doesn't. I kind of want to go with just the starter, though. I kind of just think Charmeleon just deserves a big old hug. Just deserves it. Just a little boy, and he deserves a hug. He deserves good things in the world. It's just Charmander is just cute. They're just cute and they're friendly and they're friend-shaped. I want to hug them. Okay. Favorite water type. Now, I do have to be a little bit tactical here. I need to actually plan. A little bit. Tiny bit. Just a tiny bit. Because I know that my favorite one on this list is probably Kabutops. Stabby Boy. But I also know that that's going to be a shoo-in for my favorite rock type. Like, of the rock types, this is no contest, you know? This is not even like a contest here. This one is obviously Kabutops. Like, nothing even comes close to me here. But that means that, do I want to pick it twice, right? I'm not going to double pick, I'm not going to double dip on Kabutops. Even though it's a very good boy, I need to be a little bit tactical. I need to be a little tiny bit strategic. So, well, Kabutops is, well, Stabby Boy is, well, Slashy Boy is my favorite rock type. I'm not going to put him for my favorite water type. I absolutely could do that. But you'll find out why as soon as we finish Gen 1. It'll make sense. It'll all make sense as soon as we get to the end of Gen 1. You'll see why I'm being a little bit picky on this and not trying to double down. I'm kind of liking Seadra. I always loved the design of Seadra. And I really do like Starmie. And obviously Vaporeon's here as well, as they should be. And these two are here for some reason. Just delete them out of the game. Nothing would be lost in my opinion. Sorry to any jellyfish stands in the audience, but you know what you've done. Sorry. I kind of want to go with Seadra because it's a nice combination of cute and badass. Like, it's cute and huggable and like friendly and also would totally bite you and beat you up. That's where I am kind of on this. I think I'm gonna pick that for now. Grass type. Alright, folks. Now, keep in mind that basically all these have a second typing as well, but I don't care. My favorite grass type in here is probably going to be the mid one here. I think I'm feeling Ivysaur. It's got the smash representation. It's not as clunky as Venusaur, but it's not as simple of a design as Bulbasaur. I think Ivysaur is a really good pick here. I love all of them. Kind of. I respect all of them. No, that's a lie too. I acknowledge all of their existences. But I think for me, I'm in the Ivysaur. Parasect because it's dead inside like you. Oh, you need a hug. Parasect is cool. I actually do like it. But I'm gonna go Ivysaur here. Electric! Jolteon! Now, we don't have a whole lot of picks here, right? We don't have a lot of options here. You know? We're simply not a lot of electric types. I am not a huge Pikachu stan. I acknowledge what Pikachu has done for the brand and for, like, the entire game, but I am not the biggest Pikachu fan in the entire world. There are several greater Pikachu fans than I am. And the magnet ones, they feel more steel than they are electric to me, you know? For me, I'm on the Jolteon train here. Now here's a real thin one. Ice type. Do we want a Dugong, which is just a type of Dugong? Do we want Cloyster, which has some weird ramifications? Do we want Uncomfortability? Do we want the generic fairy? Or do we want the legendary bird? It's gotta be Lapras, right? It's gotta be Lapras? I can't really imagine not picking Lapras here, right? Like, is anybody going to stand up and stan any of these others? Do we have anybody ready to just jump aboard all the other ones? No? Okay, one person wants to stan Jinx. That's a choice. I mean, that is definitely a choice, I guess. Lapras, I think, it is definitely the pick. It's my pick anyways, so... You're like, yeah, Articuno's nice, yeah, but what is Lapras? Come on. Now we get fighting. I think this is where the hot take machine starts to get rolling. Because I actually like Machoke better than Machamp or Machop. I like the mid-evolution of this. The extra arms look more awkward than anything else to me. And Machoke has a cool color. The two Hitmons, I don't know. These give me weird vibes. I don't know. I'm just not on board with that. Poliwrath is just completely forgettable. I'm sorry. Poliwrath is not an exciting design. And the apes are fine. They're fine. I just don't think they're that exciting. So for me, I'm gonna go right aboard the hot take train into Machoke. Hitmonchan was introduced 3 gens too early. Yeah, I can agree with that. I think these would have been better as later style, like later aesthetic styles than the Gen 1 style. I can actually see where you're coming from with that. Yeah, I can see that. Okay. There's a lot to sort through on this one. We got the starters, we got the bugs, we got the snakes, we got the entire Nido tree, we got bats, we got every plant type in the game is also poison type, keep that in mind. We got the moths, we don't have these. We have literally just a pile of ooze, and then we've got the ghosty boys. Gengar is a strong pick here. Gengar is a real strong pick, but we only have 3 ghost type. We literally only have 3 ghost type to pick from, right? So, like, if we only have 3 ghost type, then we can't... I don't want to use the poison pick on one of the ghost types, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, so let's just put those to the side for now, right? Likewise with the Bellsprout line, I feel like these don't scream... Like, these are poison types, but they're really just grass types, right? These aren't the big poison representation. These don't represent poison to me. Do I like them? Honestly, yeah, they're fine. But if I was going to pick one of those, I would pick it in the grass tree. I wouldn't pick it in the poison tree, because that doesn't represent poison. You know what I'm saying? I really like Venomoth. I think Venomoth is a cool design. I think it's a great evolution from Caterpie. I think that it's stylish and fashionable. I like it. I like it. I like it. I just like it, okay? Nidoron male or coughing? Well, keep in mind, on that same note, next up, ground type. I mean, we could pick a Nido right here, and I frankly may. But but first of all the poison types, Venomoth doesn't evolve from Caterpie. So yeah, sure it does. Hold on. I have a meme for this. Where is this? Like, in the final release of the game, it doesn't. But I'll tell you right now that it ought to. I gotta get this image into media. Why is it a WebP? Why has anybody ever actually wanted a .webp file? No one in the history of the world has ever actually wanted a .webp file. Ever. Why would you try to give me a WebP file? Why? Okay, sorry. I'd say rant over, but we both know that's not true. Look. This is like the conspiracy theory. This is the first conspiracy theory that I will stand by. Look at this. Look at exactly this. This is so obvious. I don't see how you don't see it. Real talk. You have look at. Wait, I need to have my arrow first. Look at these paws matching. Look at the eyes matching. Look at the feetsies. The feetsies are a similar style, as in it has them. Look at the dingly bop antennas. They work. It just works. It just makes sense. It just works. Look at this, though. You have the smooth bottom. You have the dingly bob turning into a dingly bob. This eye matches across, has a similarity in theming across all three, whereas this has a complete theming across the two. And at least JPEG large, you know it's a JPEG, right? What is a WebP? I don't know what a WebP is. No one knows what a WebP is. Nobody has actually ever known what a WebP is. Someday the algorithm just said, I'm going to let you download WebPs, and then we all just sort of, like, we just sort of accepted that. We just sort of accepted that WebPs were okay, and I'm not okay with it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. The important thing is that Venomoth evolves from Caterpie. See, it's right here. It's a lot more obvious in the bottom one. It's super obvious that this thing evolves into a Butterfree. Like, everything here matches. The antenna, the eye, the hand. Like, all the doodly bops work. WebP is the real audio file? So right. You are so right. Oh my goodness, you're right. Oh, yeah, it is. Nobody asked for this and no one likes it. Look. Butterfree even has little fangies. Guess who has little fangies? Caterpie. No, of course not. This thing has it. This thing has little fangies, and if you don't see it, then if you don't see this, then you're blind. You just don't. Come on. Anyways, where were we? One second. Let me just grab another image here because I know I'm going to need it in a second. I know that I'm going to need this other image in a second. So let me just grab it now. Okay? But we're going there, Vaporeon, we are going there. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that fairly soon. Because yes, absolutely it does. 100%. Anyways, moving on. Yeah, Venomoth. Ground type. I'm tempted to pick Onyx here just because Onyx was my first shiny. So it sort of has a warm place in my heart. But like, Sandshrew is just like a little guy. This is the Nidos are real good designs. And like, I kind of want to pick Cubone just because his mom died, so I kind of want to like give it a win here, you know? It deserves a win. It deserves a little win. It deserves a chance. It's a lot of good ones. You know what? I think we give it to Cubone just because they deserve a win here. Is there a really important race here? No, but they deserve the W. They deserve the W, you know? They've had a rough day, and they... Alright, flying types. Flying types. I gotta be tactical. I know who my first pick is here. My first pick here is gonna be Scyther. But Scyther also wins the bug competition hands down for me. So I'm not gonna pick Scyther right now. And also Scyther represents being a bug more than it represents being a flying type, you know? We're not gonna go on the tangent about Cubone and Kangaskhan. I don't buy into that theory as much as I buy into the other two. The biggest Pokemon theories I buy into are the Venomoth evolves from Caterpie line, and the Dragon Knight and Gyarados were swapped, were model swapped before launch. Those two make sense. The Cubone Kangaskhan thing makes sense, but it isn't as strong a connection. That's not as solid as the other two, you know? Ever seen a Golbat with its mouth closed? I don't know anything that's ever been drawn that way that I can think of. Same with Gyarados. You don't draw. It's just not drawn that way. As much as I love Charizard it represents fire, not flying. You know what represents flying type? This lad. Ducks. I gotta go with ducks. It's ducks. The answer's ducks. It's all ducks. It's ducks. Farfetch'd is your favorite Pokemon? Nice. I'm picking the Farfetch'd. I'm picking the ducks. I will call this Pokemon Ducks because it deserves to be called Ducks. D-U-X. If you know, you know. There's a lot of good ones here, but because this is the flying type, I want to pick only the flying. So, like, you know, the things that are, like, bird or bird adjacent, you know? So that kind of rules out a couple, like, Scyther and Gyarados and Aerodactyl. I guess it doesn't rule out Aerodactyl, but they're more of a rock type. In my brain mind, because they're fossils, you know? Like, Scyther, deserves the representation, but, you know, deserves the win, but Scyther deserves the win for bug types in my book. Alright, Psychic. Of the Psychic types, I'm a big fan of Starmie. I like Starmie. I've always used one. I would name it Asteroidea, which is the name of the genus of one of the genus of starfish, because Asteroidea is a really cool name. And so for me, there's that personal connection, right? The fact that I used a Starmie very heavily, and continue to use the Starmie very heavily, is why I'm going to grab it here. Mewtwo is cool for story reasons. I don't think Mewtwo is actually that cool outside of the story. Mewtwo is basically only cool because of the plotline, not actually because of the Pokemon, you know? And I'm not picking either of these, just, you can't make me. Slowbro is cool, but not as cool as Starfish for me. Bug type, though. It's gotta be Scyther. For me, I love Scyther. Scyther is one of my favorite Pokemon. It's gotta be Scyther. Like, the other ones are good, but nothing really hits the Scyther point. Nothing really hits home as nice as Scyther does for me. Ghosts. Yeah, I'm not gonna pick the Stingy Boy, true. Okay. Gengar looks like a Furby toy appears through. Wow, that sounds super personal. That's a lived experience you're putting in chat, isn't it? Look, as much as Gengar is a good boy, I like the design of Haunter. I like the floating, ghostly style, the sharp angles, the separated hands. I love Gengar, but I think I gotta go Haunter here. I love all of them, though. Okay. Okay. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. Okay? Okay. Okay. Look at this. Behold this. Accept this. Take this into your canon. Long, slender body. With little, with little frills along the head. Long, slender body. With little frills around the head. Long, slender body. With little frills around the head and the same type of frills repeated across the body. Round boy. Round boy. Orange. Orange. Round boy. Round boy. Whisker. Look at this whisker. Hey, look, it keeps the whisker in the aesthetic of the design. It just goes up to the head. Whisker. Whisker. Round boy. Round boy. Scale pattern. Scale pattern on the tummy. This thing. No, it's the wings. It's the wings. It's the wings here turn into the wings here. This just makes sense. I will stand by this theory. I will stand by this theory. I don't believe in every single Pokemon theory, but look, I do believe in Round Boy theory. Buck, you see where I'm coming from, right? You see where I'm coming from here? You have a Gengar plushie? Awesome, nice. I don't have that many Pokemon plushies. That's interesting. I hadn't really thought about that. This, Round boy, noodles. This is how it is meant to be. I firmly believe that the only reason that this was not fixed, like actually fixed in a patch, was because it was too late and the community accepted it and they didn't want to go backwards on it. I genuinely believe in this to the point that I believe that this was a bug. I believe that this was a glitch. Like, I'll accept that, Venonat may have switched around just for some consistency or for some, narrative sake or whatever. I don't care. But I refuse to accept this one. I think that this was literally just a programming glitch in the original game's code, and they just made it canon. I think that the sprites got swapped. Nothing less than the sprites got swapped. And they just went with it. Like, you know what? We're walking with this. We're keeping it because we've already established it. This is now canon. They committed to the bit. I can't believe another life exists. I can't see the world where this is not what happened. Anyways, the answer is Dragonair. Dragonair is beautiful. I do like Round Boy. I like him a lot. But Dragonair is really pretty, okay? Very pretty. Alright, Gen 1 Dark type. What's our Gen 1 Dark type here? We have Missing No, Ghost, Fossil, and M. Missing No is well known. Everybody knows about Missing No. And everybody can figure out the fossil types. This one here is a known thing. That's a solved issue. I think I want to go M just for being trendy, just for being weird, right? I think I want to go M just because this is the one that people don't know about, right? People don't know about M. And I respect that. I respect where it's coming from. I mean, steel types, it's just Magnemite. There's no other choice here. I don't like Magneton as much as Magnemite. That's me. That's just my life. That's just what I live. For fairy types, I mean, they're all kind of the same, aren't they? Like, outside, apart from Mr. Mime, all these four are kind of the same. You got pink wiggly thing, pink wiggly thing, pink wiggly thing, pink wiggly thing. That's all. That's it from top to bottom. They're the same Pokemon. They're the same Pokemon. They do the same thing. They have the same aesthetic. They have the same look. They all come from the moon, probably. They're just the same Pokemon, okay? You have 4 pink Blorbos and Mr. Mime. Which Mr. Blorbo do you want to pick? They're all the same. I will pick Clefable just because it's a living Gengar. This is what Gengar looked like before it got unalived. Favorite starter. Now we're getting the hard ones. Now, because we're picking a starter, I'm only going to pick a starter here, right? I'm not going to pick the starter evolutions for me right now. I'm really tempted to say Eevee here, though. But part of me also says, but Squirtle, though. Also, Eevee wasn't a starter until the remakes. So, if I'm going for original logic, I shouldn't pick... If I'm going for Gen 1 logic, I shouldn't pick Eevee as a starter. Gale of Darkness? Oh, true. I'm Squirtle, go. Gimmick form! Oh, here we got weird stuff. What are some of these? Charizard Azard. Cannon Blastoise. Beedrill, but even scarier. Well, you know, I'll pick the Gyarados rep here, I think. I think I'll pick the Gyarados, because the Dark type actually is really cool and stylish for Gyarados, and also doesn't have a 4x weakness then. Yeah, I'm gonna go with a Gyarados Dark type here. There's a lot of good ones. Either that or Mega Floof. You know, I'd go with Mega Floof. Mega Floof deserves some love here. Legend. Mew. This is a snap pick. You know, we've already talked about all these. Legend's Mew. Now, the reason I wanted diversity before, the reason I wanted to make sure I was picking a little bit tactically so I didn't pick the same Pokemon multiple times, is because now we have a favorite category. And in the favorite category, we have a list of all the Pokemon that we picked up till now, or that I picked up till now. And for me, it's Scyther, I think. I think. It's somewhere between Scyther and Dragonair. But for me, I think it's Scyther. Yeah, Articuno is very cool, but Mew is very fashionable. We're an hour in and we're just getting to Gen 2. This is gonna be great. This might end up being... If we hit... I don't know. We will keep on going until I get bored or until people start leaving. If people start getting bored and walking away, then I'll save this and do the next half like next week or something. But for now, we're gonna keep on going. This might be a 2-part stream, depending on whether or not people stay. Honestly, like, I have somewhere between 15 and 20 concurrents right now. And, yeah, YouTube lowballs things because of just YouTube being YouTube. I have somewhere between 15 and 20 right now. When I get in down like below like 7 or 8 or 5 or something, that's when I'll be like, okay, when enough people are ready, are wanting to come back to this later, I'll come back to it later too. That's my plan. That's my plan, anyways. Now, Gen 2 is actually the only Pokemon game that I didn't play when it came out. I played Gen 2 after Gen 5. I played Gen 2 after the remix. I didn't play Gen 2 on launch. Every other Pokemon game I played when it came out. I mean, I only see one option here. I only see one who here? Whomst here? Whom among us? Who would pick anything other than Dunsparce here? Answer me that. Who here would not pick Dunsparce? I mean, come on. It's the perfect Pokemon. Dunsparce is the perfect Pokemon. You? Oh, wow. Wow. Blissey is like, I hate Blissey. I'm sorry. But not Blissey. Not Blissey. I have flashbacks. Anyways. Fire! As a kid, you thought the Noctowl line was part dark type? That would be cool. That would make sense too. I'm probably gonna have to go with Houndoom for a fire type, I think. I really like Houndoom. I think Houndoom is very cool and fashionable and stylish and friendly. Yeah, I'm gonna go Houndoom. You love the bears? The bears are good. I don't deny that, but it's Dunsparce. It's just like a little lad. Come on now. Okay. We have a lot of good picks here. This is a tough one. Suicune is probably a shoo-in for the legendary slot later on, so I'm not going to pick it. But right down the list here, we have some excellent picks. We've got Corsola, we've got Slowking, we've got Pika-Blue, we've got Wooper. Wooper is just so good. We've got the original Bitey Boy. It's good, and I'm gonna lose subscribers over this next pick. I'm telling you. You know, I'm just gonna say it right now. Subscribe to the video right now, and don't unsubscribe when I make my pick now. Okay? That's my request. Subscribe to the video and like it right now, and don't dislike the video in the next 5 seconds because. I gotta pick where my heart is. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Look. Actually, wait. Do I want to pick that as the psychic type? You know what? No, I'll let you off the hook. I will let all of you off the hook. And take Slowking and the psychic one. Even though there's Natu. Even though Natu's there. Okay, fine. We'll take Slowking there, and I'll pick a different water type. Fine. Okay. Which means it's probably gonna be Wooper. Because Wooper. It's a Wooper. It's just like a little Wooper. Shoutouts to Nob Ogawasada. Nob named the Hoppip line. Hoppip, Skiploom, Jumpluff. That's one of the few... Most of the time, he got the names from Corporate. Corporate said, here's what the English names for the Pokemon are going to be. Use them when you translate everything else. So, this is one where they said, we don't really have a name, pick whatever sounds good. And he's like, Hoppip. And he picked the lines. Also, if you didn't know, I used to know... I haven't talked with him in years, but I used to know Nob Ogawasada, the translator, for all the first 5 generations of Pokemon games. Cool dude. 10 out of 10 would hang out with. Yeah, he was a friend of mine. Cool dude. So, I gotta respect them. I gotta do a shout out to Nob here. And I gotta do a Flaffy here. I just have to make a Flaffy happen. It's just a little Flaffy. It's a little sheep. Like, these, I'm not gonna pick Lantern because this screams more of a more of a water type to me. And the little P-Ram is good. Who doesn't love the little P-Ram? Mareep spelled backwards says P-Ram and it's yellow. You can never unlearn that. No matter what you do for the rest of your life, that bit of knowledge, that bit of trivia, is now lodged into your memory. Nothing you can do can scrub that from your head. Mareep, spelled backwards, is P-Ram, and it is yellow. Congratulations, I have broken your brain. You can never escape this. This is cursed knowledge. You will take this to your grave. You will... Look. P-Ram. And I'm gonna go Sneasel here. Because this is a little Sneasel. Big fan of the Sneasel. I don't really love the other ones. Like, I don't really like the baby form. I don't like babies in general. But I don't like the little baby forms here. Delibird, it's just a gimmick. It's just a gimmick on a stick. And between Cousin It and the really cool design of Sneasel, I gotta go with Sneasel. Fighting's Heracross because what are we looking at here, you know? Spinny Boy, Scrawny Nerd, or one of the coolest bug types in the entire game, right? Like, come on, it's gotta be Heracross. I don't think anyone's gonna... If anybody disrespects the Heracross in this slot, explain yourself. Explain yourself in the comments section. Alright. We have a very thin amount of poison here. And I love spiders. So I think I'm gonna pick Ariados, even though it's a trash Pokemon. I wish Ariados was good. But if Ariados was good, it would be called Galvantula, and Galvantula was already taken many years later. So I'm going to pick Ariados for that. For the poison type. There's just not a lot of picks here, you know? Heracross is the fighter of all time, true. Alright, ground type. Steelix. Because this was my shiny. I didn't take it for the ground or the rock type before because we had, you know, we had the Cubone and we had the Slashy Boy. But Aurum, I named my Steelix Aurum, A-U-R-U-M, because, well, that's the gold, and the shiny's gold, and I felt like I was clever. So just let me have that, okay? Okay. Sky Armory? We're talking ground type. These are ground types, friend. We're not on steel. We're not actually on steel type. It's just the Steelix is my favorite ground type here. Because steel is gonna. I'm gonna pick it later. Flying type. Look. It's Xatu. It's Xatu. I love Xatu. Xatu is a cool design. It's got that nice, you know, Mesoamerican aesthetic. Its outfit is really nice. It has a deep lore behind it. I like it. It's just, I think it's neat. I just think it's neat, okay? I love Sky Armory, and, well, Steel is going to be a fairly heavily contested one as well. But for flying type, I've got to give it to Xatu. Getty's 5 percent. True. Okay, now we're on to Blugs. Who's your Blug type? I've already picked Heracross for fighting type. Sorry. And like, come on. I like Yanma, but I think I like Yanmega better. You know, I think I don't love Yanma as much as I love Yanmega. And as I love Shuckle. Like I love Shuckle. But it's a Scyther though, right? Like it's a Scyther. You can't, Getty, you have any idea how hard it was for me not to say that? Agreed. What Getty said. Absolutely 100%. Absolutely. But we're just gonna Shuckle the rock type. Right, okay. We agree on this? Are we cool with this? Cool. Because Scyther earns the bug type, but we gotta pick the Shuckle. Like, how are we gonna walk in here and not pick Shuckle, right? We can't not pick Shuckle. Sorry, I'm... Ghost type. Did we, this generation, legit only have one ghost type? Really? All they had was Misdrevious? I mean, I guess the last generation only had one line. But seriously? A single ghost type in Gen 2. Shameful. One wow. Okay, jeez. Well, at least we got some dark type representation here. And this is where I'm gonna have to pick Umbreon, isn't it? I think I gotta pick the Umbreon here. Because we've already got the Sneasler in the Ice type. We've already got Houndoom in the Fire type. Tyranitar is a big stinky boy. I'm gonna go with the Umbreon. It also has one of the coolest shinies in the game. So I'm gonna go with the Umbreon and flag it as shiny. Yes, 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 yes. Now we get on to Steel. And this would be a difficult category, except that it's really not. It's not. Like, we've already picked Steelix as the best ground type. We've already picked Scyther as the best bug type. So it's either Sky Armory or a weird tennis ball. So Sky Armory it is. Easy as. Fairy type. I don't like the babies. These 3 orbs? 4 orbs? You know what? No, I'm going to say it. 5 orbs. We have 5 baby orbs. I would kick all of them. I'm sorry. I would kick all of them. Connor, that is actually M. That is a different glitch Pokemon, similar to Missing No. See, Dark type didn't exist in Gen 1, so my favorite. So this is what when you have to pick your Gen 1 Dark type. Yeah, that's all. I'm gonna go with Peekaboo. I would pump out a baby Pokemon. It's different, and it's important that you make that specification. It's important that you make that specification. Okay. I legally would not punt a baby in Minecraft. Here's where we picked Totodile. Here's where we picked the tiny bitey boy. Don't worry, Buck, I got you covered. You picked Granbull? Really? Wow, I wouldn't. Alright, we got the tiny bitey boy. All is good and right in the world. Tiny bitey boy is here. Gimmick form? I don't like any of these. I'm just gonna be real. I don't actually like any of these forms. The Amphardos just looks awkward. The Scyther just kind of breaks the aesthetic of it. The Steelix is just the same. It's the same thing. It's just the same Pokemon. Tyranitar just got over-designed. Heracross looks... I do not like that look of it whatsoever. And this thing just got bonier. I'm gonna go with Amphardos because it gets a dragon typing and that's cool. The Amphitrite is the only one that looks like it fit. You know what? I can accept that too, but I just think it's the only one that I like. And then this is actually a tough choice because I like Celebi and I like Suicune. I'm leaning towards Celebi, but Suicune is a really good design. It's beautiful. Alright, favorite of this gen. Ah, this is hard. Nope, Slowking. It's Slowking. It's Slow. It was always gonna be Slowking in my heart. Fight me. Fight me. Go to the comments section right now and fight me. I dare you. Just come at me, okay? Just look. It's amazing. It's amazing and you cannot convince me otherwise. Gen 3. Gen 3 normal types. Why is this thing normal? That's isn't that just a water type? Wait. Is this... do we have something wrong? That's just a water type. That's not a normal type. I don't love any of these, if I'm being honest. Like, I don't... I'm gonna go with Zigzagoon just because it's a cute little furt. But, like, I don't actually love any of these. I could... Yeah, no, I'll take Zigzagoon over Zangoose. Both are good, though. But real talk, I'm not in love with any of those. They're fine, I guess. They're fine, I guess. They're fine, I guess. Fire type. Not a lot of picks here, huh? We either got the Fire Chicken, the Fire Chicken, the Fire Chicken. I'm gonna go with Fire Chicken. Okay. What is it? 7 out of 10, too much water? Is that how it goes? Now, Melodic would be the pick here, but I'm a little bit caught up between Melodic and Ludicolo! Come on, Ludicolo's great. Have you seen their entrance animation? Ludicolo is amazing. But Melodic's really pretty. Also, we have Mudkip, and everyone loves Mudkip. I think Mudkip is going to win my favorite starter, though. I think that's where Mudkip is going to get the pick later on. So I'm going to hit the Melodic button here. Now the question is then... here's the thing, though. Like, here's where Ludicolo would be otherwise, right? And, like... do we pick Ludicolo here? Because we got some stiff competition. We've got Banana Beard. We've got Breloom. Well, Breloom's severely underloved. Hold on, what does fighting look like? Never mind, Breloom gets in here. Easy Breloom. Actually, not easy Breloom, but easy Breloom. So if I'm not picking Breloom here, then do I pick the Banana Beard? Is Banana Beard's good? I think I go with Ludicolo. I mean, Shift Tree's good too, actually. I like them too. I'll pick Ludicolo. It's gotta be... I think I gotta pick Ludicolo. I think I gotta... Ludicolo's good. Electric type. Plussy or Minion? What do you think? I'm just gonna let you guys decide that. Plussy or Minion? Like, there's only have 4 picks. Minion, is it? Okay. Minion. Pussy. Aww, thank you for putting in. Okay, so. Ice type. What a list. What a list! I mean, what am I supposed to do with this? Pick Snowrunt? Pick the Seal Orb? Pick the weird legendary thing? I don't know. I think I picked the Seal Orb here. I think the Seal Orb's gotta be the play. Like... I think the Seal Orb is where we go. It's just cute. It's round. I respect the round. Poison type, bam, easy. Easily done. We snap pick here because that's a beautiful Pokemon and I love it. It just didn't win the grass, but it wins my poison and my heart. Alright, ground type. Yeah, this one's actually pretty easy for me. This entire line is beautiful. I like Trapinch because it's just a little boy, bitey boy. I actually really like Vibrava because, like, its aesthetic is really cool. Like, honestly, Vibrava is a cool design. This might be my favorite middle evolution in all of Pokemon. I don't know if I'm going to eat those words later on, but honestly, that might be my favorite middle evolution in the entire game. Why isn't Cicada a ground type though? Because cicadas burrow underground for when they sleep. They sleep for 7 years, burrowed underground. That's why. It actually makes sense. It's Flygon. It's always gonna be Flygon in my heart. Flying type. So Ninjask is the strongest of them. It has one of the best gimmicks in the game. It has been banned several times. Salamence is big and stompy, but I'm pretty sure we're only gonna have... I'm pretty sure that's gonna be the only dragon we get to pick from anyways. I think I want to go with my heart. My heart says Banana Beard. This is a very grass-heavy generation. We got Ludicolo, Breloom, Flower. Flygon is green, which basically makes it a grass type. What do we do here? I mean... This is also going to be a really tough legendary one, because we've got Jirachi, and we've got Latios, and we've got, you know... We got... Legendary Battle is going to be... This is going to be one of the only ones where the legend form is actually going to be a tough pick. I know Gardevoir seems like it should be the pick here. Medicham. Medicham has a really fun gimmick. I really like how Medicham can play. Because Medicham, with a Salak Berry and Endure, can just soak a hit, go down to 1 hit point, endure the hit, eat the Salak Berry for a speed boost, and then sweep with Reversal, and it's fun. It's just a cool gameplay gimmick that I enjoy and that brings me happiness. Okay? Bugs. You know, okay. The hard part here is everything, frankly. I'm leaning towards Shedinja. I wish this thing was cooler because I like the bug that it's based on, but I think it's gonna be Shedinja. It's a cool design and it has such a unique gimmick. It just does something that no other Pokemon does. Rock type. I mean, it's just a little boy. It's just a little lad. Look at Aron. It's so cute. Ever been KO'd by a warm breeze? Yes. AMA. So I think this is Aeron. Aggron's awesome. Lairon is surprisingly cool design-wise. You know what? No, actually, I'm going to go with Lairon. That's a cool design. I like its aesthetic. I like what it's doing. I'm picking it. I'm picking it. I'm not going to look back. I like it. Yeah. 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 It didn't need to stand up. Aggron could have looked like that, but it didn't. Bam, snap pick. I mean, Sableye is almost certainly going to get my favorite of generation pick, honestly. Like, there's very unlikely that I don't end up picking Sableye as my favorite from this entire gen. There's no way I don't pick it here. Well, I've already picked Flygon. Do I want to pick a different ground type? No, I really don't. I don't like the other ground types. Is this... I'm going to pick Vibrava, just so I pick something here, because I like Vibrava a lot. It deserves its own slot. And Altaria, The Salamence line, not for me. Latias, they're nice, but they're more legendaries. I would pick them in the legendary category. And Rayquaza is overrated. Hot take. For the dark type, though, is gonna be Absol. Absol is so cool, such a good design. So stylish, so fashionable. Absol. I like Absol. For Steel... Oh, there's a question. Do I want to pick a different rock type? No, I don't. I don't like the other ones. Alright, what's my Steel type if it's not going to be Lairon? It's going to be Jirachi, because I think Jirachi is actually a really nice one. Metagross is strong. But... Jirachi. Cute. Ah! Well, I guess, you know what? Fine, Gardevoir does get a pick in here. Gardevoir it takes the fairy. I'll accept that. Starter goes to Mudkip. Gimmick Forum. What are these Gimmick Forums? I don't even know if I'm going to recognize these. What is going on here? What is this? Okay, okay. Ooh, Mega Absol does look stylish. What about Mega Mawile here, though, huh? What if we take the War Crime? What if we just go all in on the War Crime? Real talk, I don't... Yeah... I like Sableye more than Mega Sableye, but I think you're right. I think Sableye is the best pick here. But what about the Legend? I'm leaning towards Latias here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pick Latias here. Favorite of Gen. Oh, this is so hard. They're so good. This has some of the best of all of them, of every generation. Don't make me choose. We've got Melodic and her beauty. We've got Breloom and its amazing style and fashion. We've got Flygon, my beloved. We have my... It's gonna be Sableye, isn't it? Because it's one of my favorite Pokemon of all of Pokemon. How could it not be my favorite of the generation? But it's up against so many good contenders. Ah, my heart. Can I pick all of them? Ah! I'm gonna go Sableye. I love Sableye. It's just like a little lad. You wanna hug him? Okay. That was tough. That's the hardest decision we might make all day. Okay, that's a tough choice. Oh my goodness. Okay. I need to drink some water after that. Give Braylon close combat. Yeah, he deserves it. Okay, normal type. Normal type Gen 4. Bidoof! It's a Bidoof! There's a Bidoof here. I hate Ambipom. Or Ipom, is that? I don't know. Just do not like. For fire types, I do not like the hot potato. I'm not a big fan of the hot potato, I must say. I'm gonna go with the Fire Boy, which is the starter that I actually used in that game. I actually don't hate the hot potato, it's just that it was so ubiquitous and competitive, and Gen 4, Gen 5 was when I was the most active and competitive Pokemon. It was just so frustrating to see it come up in every single match, every single lineup. It was just always there. Always a pain. And it was always alongside one of the Pokemon that was also a pain. And you know who it is. You know who it is. Okay. Water. Who is the wettest Pokemon here? Bidoof better than God, true. True. Punch Heat ran with Starmie. I did. I ran Starmie competitively for that. For the same reason I ran something that I'll talk about later. Ha 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 ha. Anyways. I don't know why I'm burying that lead. It's not even worth burying, but I doubled down on it, so I might as well commit to the bit. Water. I'm leaning towards Empoleon here. The starters in this game, in this gen, were real good. Washing machine. I'm gonna go with Empoleon. I adore Roserade style. I like Shaman too. There's a good chance that Shaman wins the legendary draft. But I love Roserade. The design of it is so good. It's so stylish, so fashionable, so cool. I love everything about it. But Torterra is really good too. That's probably gonna win ground type though. Electric? Pachitasu? I mean, it's Pachitasu or bust here, right? There's nothing else that even comes close. Alright, ice. Pow. Like, yeah, it's just, Weavile's amazing. Weavile's incredible, and it hunts Garchomps. For fighting, I think I'm gonna go Gallade? I know Lucario is what everyone's gonna think I'm gonna pick, huh? And yes, I did agree that when I hit, was it 5,000, I'm gonna buy the full-size Lucario plushie because I made a promise to chat, or rather chat bullied me into it. One of the two, I forget which one. Glaceon for you there, Weavile's neck and neck, fair. Frostlass is pretty cool, actually. But I kind of want to go Gallade here. Toxicroak is amusing. I don't hate Toxicroak, Gallade's very fashionable, you see. I think for poison? Because we already picked up the... yeah. Here. I'm leaning towards Drapion. I get a Drapion... I picked a Drapion in a tournament once. Well, not picked. It was a mystery egg tournament where everybody got 2 UU eggs, 2 underused category eggs, and the way the tournament worked, like, you had to hatch the eggs without knowing what's inside them. The TOs oftentimes didn't remember what was inside them anyways, and then you had to build your team around those 2 eggs as an anchor. So you had to say, okay, I'm taking these 2 eggs, and that's going to be my anchor for this UU team. Let's go. And my draft was Mareep and Skorupi. So I had an Amphardos and a Drapion as my 2 tanks, and I made a Toxic Stall team. It was really fun. It's one of the tournaments I actually won. Mystery Egg tournaments are very cool. I don't know. But it's Torterra. I love Torterra's design. It's a cool design, it's fashionable, it's stylish, it's eternal, it is great. The turtle with the world above it. Alright, flying type. I'm really leaning towards Yanmega. Yanmega is a really cool style. I have used it a lot. I think it's style. Like, I flip-flop. I don't always pick the cutest Pokemon, I don't always pick the strongest Pokemon. I kind of go back and forth, you know? And Yanmega is, like, stylish and cool and sleek. In the same way that, like, you know, Pachirisu is not any of those, but I love Pachirisu anyways. Oh no, there's a thought. Should fighting be Lucario so that Psychic can be Gallade? Yeah, I think that's what I do here, because I don't love any of the other Psychic ones that much. We take a Psychic Gallade and take the Fighting Lucario. What happens in Steel type then? I don't even remember. Probably something weird. But there's, of the Psychic types, yeah, it's gonna be Gallade here. Alright. Oh! Do I pick a different flying so I can pick a bug type? Mega? I think I do. Then what's my other flying type that I pick here? This is complicated. I'm confused and scared now. You know what? Gliscor is pretty good. I'll grant you that. Rock type. I don't love any of these. I'm gonna pick the little Bonsly. It's adorable. I'm gonna pick the Bonsly. Alright, we got Ghosts, though. We actually have Ghost options, which is nice for once. My first thought is Rotom, because Rotom's adorable. My second thought is Dusk Noir, because Dusk Noir is actually a pretty cool design. You know? You know, Frostlass is very cool. That's kind of tough. I'm gonna go with Frostlass. There's a lot of good ones, though. Bonsly was teased in Gale of Darkness? Nah. Alright, Dragon. Look. When Nabogawasada left the Pokemon team, he gave me a Garchomp. Caught in a Premier Ball, and as a going away gift. So I'm picking Garchomp for nostalgia reasons, okay? I'm picking the nostalgia Garchomp. As a Pokemon, I go back and forth on it. I don't adore Garchomp as like a competitive Pokemon, but for nostalgia reasons, it gets my pick. So you know what? No, I'll do Gipple because it was actually in a egg. No, it was not. It was not egg. It was a hatched because it actually says original trainer Nabogawasada. Legit, it's awesome. I love it. He gave those out to a bunch of people. I'm not like, you know, the only one who has one or something. But they gave he gave his favorite Pokemon to different people, you know? And he gave me the Gibble. I'm picking the Gibble. I've already picked Weavile and Drapion. I don't really feel like changing any of the other ones either. I guess... Dark? I don't know. I'll go Darkrai. It's a decent legendary. I feel like I've already exhausted the good picks here, you know? We've already decided what we wanted here. Alright, Steel types. You know what I could do? I'm gonna go back... No, I can't. I shouldn't. I shan't. No, I'm doing it. I'm picking Lucario here, and I am picking Toxicroak for the fighting type. I am retroactively grabbing the Toxicroak for the fighting type, and grabbing Lucario in the steel type, because the other steel types are kind of meh to me, if I'm being honest. Aside from the ones I've already picked, you know, I've already have the Apollyon as the water. I'll go Togekiss for the Fae, just for lack of, you know, any real representation. I've already picked all the starters in this, actually. I picked starters for fire, water, and ground, huh? I think I'm gonna go with the Torterra again. Mime Jr. had character in the Lucario movie? Oh, okay. I don't know if I saw that. Alright, gimmick forms. Ooh, it's gotta be the Glade. It's gotta be the Glade. It's gotta be, though. Legend, I'm thinking Shaman. I'm thinking it's the tiny Shaman. It's just cute. It's just a cute Shaman. Look at him. So it's just like this little tiny... Like it's a hedgehog. It's a hedgehog made out of a hedge. What's not to love? Alright, favorite of this gen is gonna be Weavile. Not an easy pick. Not an easy pick. There's a lot of good ones here. But for me, it's the Weavile. And just for good measure, it's a shiny Weavile, because I actually have one now. I have a shiny Weavile, and it's my friend, and I love it. What? Where am I? Oh, I'm in the wrong window. Ah. Alright, Gen 5 actually has normal types, which we are going to cover. We're going to do the whole thing tonight. I've decided. We're going to do the entire thing. We're a good chunk of the way through. It just got us a little bit of time to actually get into the groove of things. We're doing the entire chart tonight. But I'm going to be right back. Give me one moment here. I forgot to hit the button. Whoops. Okay. I forgot to hit the button, and that's a thing I did. Oh well. Hi. How you doing? You having a good time? I think I'm gonna pick Deerling. I think the little deer is adorable. Is it good? No. Is it fun? Yes. Just don't evolve it. What's its name? Deerling. It's a cute deer. I like it. Alright, favorite fire type. I think I'm going to go the Candelabra. I really like it. Victini is good, don't get me wrong. I like Victini. But of these fire types here, it's going to be the Candelabra Shiny. I really like it. It's so cute. Unless, like, Ghost is super trashed here. Like, unless there's, like, no good ghosts. In which case, maybe we can change it later. I don't even know. In which case I'll probably pick, like, Volcarona or something. Alright. Water types. Where are we doing? What are we doing? Where are we going? Really? This guy's water? I thought he was just fighting. Okay. This guy, that is. So, the monkeys I don't like. The weird monkeys that they added in this gen, I don't get. I just don't get it. It's like they wanted to make an extra set of starters for people who wanted a different elemental starter. But instead of like just giving you more options of Pokemon to catch, they made another weird monkey trio. I think I'm leaning towards the sea turtle here. Yeah? Tootle! I'm big into Tootle. Alright, here we got contenders. What do we got going on in the grasslands? I've already picked the deer. I refuse to pick Among Us. I will fight you on this. I think I'm leaning towards Lilligant, actually. I'm leaning towards Lilligant, or possibly Superior, just because I'm being cool. It's kind of... How dare you say these things? Alright, Electric. Is Joltik. No, or Emolga. Oh, geez, that's actually a question there, huh? Joltik and Emolga I both love. Maybe I should check the other categories for what's going to be respective to them. For bug and flying. Are there any other good flying things? Are there any good bug things? I'm gonna go with Galvantula. I'm gonna go Galvantula. And I'm going to preemptively pick Emolga for the flying type. And we'll talk about it when we get there, but... I think I'm gonna pick Galvantula. It's a good spider thing. Yeah, ice type kinda sucked this gen, didn't it? Oh boy, what's our options? Ice cream cone? Bear? Crying snowflake? Or a weird legendary thing? And you good spider thing, of course. I don't love any of these. I'm gonna go with the bear. I guess? I don't know. The dragon's kind of cool. I guess I'm gonna go with the dragon. I don't love... that's Kyurem, right? Kyurem? I don't know. I don't love it, but I don't love any of the other ones less. I don't love the other ones less. More? Less? I don't know. Anyways, fighting type. I'm kind of leaning towards Mindfu. Sock. Sock is such a strange Pokemon. Like, my question is the gi clothing, or is the gi a part of the Pokemon? Like, if it's a part of the Pokemon, if you grab its belt, does it feel it? Like, is that actually a part of its body? Especially because martial arts outfits like those are supposed to be held fairly loose, you know, so you can actually grab them and maneuver them. Is that its flesh? I don't want... I'm scared to know the answers. I am terrified to know the answers. Okay. I think I do like this little Mindfu little lad. He's cute. He's a little cute little boy who wants to punch things. Like, I get it. You can't make me pick it, chat. You can't make me pick it. I'm picking the tiny one, okay? I'm not picking... I refuse to pick Among Us. I will pick Fungus. Fungus is here. He's got me covered. Venipede's kind of cool, actually. You know, I can respect that. But what's the bug types we're gonna look at? You know? Actually, we actually do have some contenders in bug type. No, it's fungus. This is okay. Anyways. Ground type. I never got Excadrill. I know that a lot of people used Excadrill very effectively, but I just didn't get it. I'm gonna want to pick the Iron Giant here. Like, I don't know. Excadrill never clicked for me. I never understood why people used it, because it just didn't seem quite good enough for the meta, but everyone picked it in the meta. The big one is Bugtar? Scoliopede? Scoliopolio? Bugtar. I don't know. It'll come up in bug again. But for ground type, I'm gonna go Iron Giant. Goluk. So I think Goluk looks pretty cool. Frankly, that's really what it boils down to. Like, there's nothing beyond that. I just think it looks cool. For flying types here, it's gonna be a Mulga. There's a couple cool ones. Shifterlim really should have been an evolution of the unknown, and there should be different forms for every head. I genuinely don't know why they didn't, when it's so obvious that it's an evolved form of that. Like, I don't know the rationale for making that not happen, genuinely. But of all of these, it's a Mulga. A Mulga, my beloved. It's adorable, and I want one, and I would pet it very much, and I hope that it doesn't poop everywhere. Did you see how they massacred Suicune? I did not. I'm terrified of how that could happen. Alright, Psychic type. I'm gonna go Victini. Now, first of all, I do like Woobat. Hot take. Okay, I need to drop some hot takes on Gen 5 here, okay? The big thing in Gen 5 is that you don't see any non-Gen 5 Pokemon until post-game. During the basic game, every Pokemon you see is a Gen 5 Pokemon, which honestly is kind of cool. It makes everything fresh. It feels like it's an entirely new franchise. They basically said, okay, we're going to do Pokemon, but we're not going to rely on nostalgia. Because even as far as Gen 4, people are like, oh, you're just relying on nostalgia for everything. And in Gen 5, they're like, no nostalgia. People who want to play Gen 5 are going to play it because they like the gameplay, because they like the designs, because they like the world. We are making Gen 5, and we are dropping all Pokemon until post-game. And every Pokemon up until post-game is going to be a new Pokemon. Which means they had to fill a lot of niches, which is why you have like weird rock types that replace the basic rock types, weird fighting types that replace the basic, the basic fighters, and why you have Woobat and Swoobat to replace the basic bats. They replace Zubat because you need to have something pop up in the in caves. So. Yeah, I like the idea of it. I like that idea of making the entire franchise fresh. And Woobat as a flying psychic as opposed to the flying poison that was Zubats. I think it's cute. I like it. I'm gonna go Victini though, because Victini is a cutie pie. Yeah, they gave the story much more mature themes. It was a good story. Alright, bug time. We've already have Galvantula picked elsewhere. We got it's really Volcarona or Scoliope, right? That's really what it boils down to, is do we pick Volcarona or Scoliope? Something like that. I think it's Scoliope, but I'm not positive. Anyways, Volcarona's cool. I guess it doesn't matter because I'm not going to pick it because I don't like its name. The Japanese Gen 5 had the book that confirmed human Pokemon marriages. Well then, that's knowledge. You know what? No, that's payback for the PRAM thing. I get it. Okay, fair. No, you're right. I'm not gonna be able to forget that. I'm not gonna be able to unlearn that knowledge. That's fair. I did it to you. You did it to me. We're even now. Okay, I get it. That's fair. Okay. Gee, this doesn't mean it's just drinking. I mean, it's water, but yeah, you're not wrong. I mean, that's tempting to go grab a harder beverage. I'll grant that. Which I probably will do after the stream because I'm kind of in the mood for one. I'm big in Volcarona though, because I don't like Scoliopide's name. Whatever it is. Rock types. Honestly, none of them are great, but I'm gonna pick the Archaeopteryx. I think it is actually just called Archaeopteryx or something, or Archaeopteryx. It's an Archaeopteryx, and I like it. It is pretty and it's cool. None of them are really phenomenal though. None of them are big winners. Oh geez, we're in Ghost and we've already picked the Candelabra and this thing over here. Archaeops evolves into Archaeopteryx. No, you can't name it Archaeopteryx. That's the actual name of the thing. You can't. The Pokemon can't be named Archaeopteryx. That can't be it. No. I'm gonna pick Litwick because Litwick is cute. Yeah. Ooh, meow, 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 meow. All right, we got Dragon types inbound. And it's Hydration. It's Hydration every time here. It's yeah, I was trying to think of like, are there anything else that can really compete? And the answer is no. Nothing can compete in my heart with Hydration. Dark type here does have Zoroark, which is very cool, but I like Bisharp. Bisharp is just really fashionable. And you will notice the theme here of several of my favorite Pokemon. I talked about it earlier. I picked my favorite type. Where is it? It's over there. My favorite type is Dark, and I have frequently run into the problem of being 4 times weak to fighting. Because like I just like Bisharp, and Weavile, and Absol, and Umbreon, and I'm gonna be 4 times weak to fighting on like 4 Pokemon. Alright, for this... Oh, that's actually a fair point. I could take Bisharp for the Steel type since I don't really care that much about the other Steel types. And free up to the Dark to pick a Zoroark. I like Zoroark because it does something unique and new. You know, it does something exciting in the formula. It makes... It shakes up the situation when you put it out and it's your first Pokemon and it changes what the battle looks like. Favorite starter. I'm gonna go Superior. I don't really like the other starters that much. Not the final forms, and the base forms are not durable enough for me. Gimmick form. I want to pick this thing. Audino White Mage, I guess? I don't know. Alright, Legend. I don't really like a lot of these, if I'm being honest. I think the Insect Cannon is kind of cool, though. I think that's kind of cool. Like, it's stylish, and I'll go with style, but we've already picked Victini for Psychic, and we've already picked Kyugin, because there's no Ice types in this entire generation that are anything I like. So I'm gonna go for Gunbug here. Gunsect? Gunsect, yeah. It's the gun insect. It's Gunsect. Favorite of Gen... It's Hydreigon with Galvantula as a secondary. Genesect? Or is it Gunasect? Something like that. Something along those lines. Alright, Gen 6, let's go. Gen 6 normal type, let's go. What? Hold on. Gen 6 normal type, what's... Oh, right, these are the frou-frou. The frou-frou. Right. Oh, and this is what the bunny evolves into. Remember you asked me before about the bunny? This is what the bunny evolves into, and it is an absolute travesty. I think I'm gonna pick the sun lizard. I don't know if I'm gonna pick a bit better electric though. Let's take a look at electric next. Yeah, we can't pick that. That's gonna be the electric pick. So what's our normal type here? I think it's gonna be Audino. That's just pretty. It's just like a pretty design. I don't know if that's Gen 5 or 6, but it's in both, so I'm just gonna pick it and not look back. Oh wow. Almost all the fire types in this gen are legendaries. Aside from the starter. And can I just say that I picked the starter, and I was super disappointed in it. I got the cute little fox on the ground. I'm like, it's gonna be a cute little fox on the ground. It's gonna turn into a big fox. And then it stood up, and I'm like, no. Sit back down, and clean out your ears. It's fine. We can salvage this. We can salvage this design. And then it went to this thing, and I was like, nope, I'm out. I'm not a fan of that. I'm actually gonna go with Fleshinder. Yeah, Fleshinder's a good pick. Either that or Charizard Y. Charizard Y is a good pick too. I'll go with Charizard Y actually. For wetness, I got the Furbait starter and I didn't want it. Alright, who's the moist one? Is it Greninja? I think it's gotta be, yeah. Dragalge is a cool idea, but it's not a cool Pokemon. Yeah, I'll go Greninja. For Grassy Boys, you know what? After I completely dumped on Go-Goat in my playthrough of in my playthrough of Gen 9, I gotta give it its respect. I gotta give Go-Goat the credit it's due. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I dumpstered you in the Gen 9 playthrough. Go check out my Pokemon playthrough of Generation 9 on the channel. It's currently available, Pokemon Violet, and check in the playlist section. I'll add a link in the description after the stream's over. No, I won't. I'll forget to do that. But we can all pretend that I did, okay? Maybe it's there. Maybe one of my mods did it. Who knows? It's a mystery. There's no way to know. But I'm gonna pick Go-Goat. I'm gonna give Go-Goat the respect it deserves here because I absolutely dumped on it during the Gen 9 playthrough. And here I went and picked the lizard because look at this list. 2 Megas, 2 Pokemon, and a Trash Rat. The worst Pikachu clone, in my opinion. In my hot take, the single worst Pikachu clone ever to exist. Hottest take of the day. Probably not the hottest take. I think, honestly, I think that's a mild take. I think everyone agrees with that, right? I'm pretty sure everyone agrees that it's a trash tier Pikachu clone. Alright, we got some phenomenal ice types in here. By which I mean we have Aurorus. It's beautiful. I love it. It's stylish. It's fashionable. I love everything about it. Yeah, if they had Luchador Pikachu... Honestly, what generation is Luchador Pikachu? That's actually a fair question. What generation? And is that going to be of pickable? I don't think it is, actually. I don't think Pikachu Libre is actually available in... Because that was a Pokemon, right? Pikachu Libre was a launched Pokemon in the game that was electric fighting, I think. But I didn't see it. Yeah, I would have noticed it, I think. Alright. We are on to... What are we on to? Fighting type? Why is Mewtwo in fighting type? No, Mewtwo's not a fighting type. No. I'm gonna go Luchador here, because that thing's cool as heck. And I don't love the other options? But why the heck? No, Mewtwo, don't get... Yes, I know you learn Aura Sphere. It doesn't mean you are allowed to have a fighting type. No, we're going Hawlucha. Poison. Why you gotta do this to me, game? There's really only 2 poison types. I'll go Dragalge because I like the concept of it, even though I don't like the Pokemon. I like the idea of it. It's a cool idea, okay? Alright. We're in ground type. Was there only one ground type Pokemon in all of Gen 6? Was it literally just this boy, a legendary, and some Truffle Bumps? And the Mega Evolves? I don't even know if I can pick Zygarde for this. Jeez! I'm gonna go with this one because, like, it's swole. But, ouch, that's a rough one. Since it makes sense for a Beedrill to be a poison type, it's true, but, like, I don't like it because it's a bee. It scares me. Flying. I think I'm gonna go with Noivern here, because Noivern is pretty nifty. I like the Boom Burst. I like the fact that it's normal flying and it actually is strong as a normal type. Isn't it normal type? Wait. It gets stab on Boom Burst, right? So which means it has to be normal type. So yes, it's normal flying, and I like that. It's a cool Pokemon. Alright, Psychics here. Yeah, it's Psychic type, yeah. All we had was the weird cat thing and the flippy Magnamalo thing. Oh no, we had this little that's right, we had this little cat thing as well. The cat that was just sad all the time. I mean, mood. I'm gonna pick the weird cat. It's a Blurpo. It's a scrungly Blurpo, and I'm here for that actually. If those words don't make any sense to you, then A, they're not supposed to make sense, and B, I envy you. It's a scrungly Blurpo, and that's important. It's Flying Dragon, then how does it get stabbed on Boomburst? Alright, Bug type. There's literally one Bug type. Aside from the Megas. You know what? No, Mega Pinsir gets this. We give this one to a Mega here. Mega Pinsir deserves it. They've been through a lot. Okay, who's our stone? It's Tyrant, huh? Yeah, it's Tyrant. It's just a cute little bitey boy. There's 50 butterflies. It's the same butterfly with different patterns. But yeah, you're right. There's a whole bunch of them, and I like the idea as a gimmick. I just don't think they needed to show every single one of them. Alright, Tyrant here. It's the bitey boy's time to shine. Alright, Gen 6 for Goast. I really do like this thing because it makes a mind game situation. It makes a very interesting competitive situation of like, are they going to Kingsguard? Are they going to keep the Kingsguard and use a status move? Or are they going to open up themselves for an attack? It creates mind games, and I like it. Also, it's a knife, so it gets credit for that. Alright. Dragon type. Oh, we already picked Dragalge by default. We already picked a Tyrant by in the stone. These are all specialty things, which is weird. We've already picked Noivern, so it's just Gudra City here. That's just an easy... You know what, Goomy? You're right, it's Goomy. Or is it Slagoo? Slagoo's kind of cool. I like it. It's not a bad mid-evolution. It's Goomy. Alright, Dark type. Panda, I guess? Because we've already seen these as the option. Like, we saw Absol option when we saw the Absol stuff. I don't know if I can pick Absol here, even though this is when it came out. Sligoo's kind of weird, but it's passable for mid. Yeah. It's a mid-mid. You know, it's a mid-mid, but it's not bad. I'm gonna pick this one here just because I don't want to pick something that we already had seen earlier, you know? For Steel type, though, Oh, no, there's a question. Do I pick this here, and what do I pick here instead, then? Trevenant? You know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to pick Trevenant for the ghost type here. And then use a Honeblade for the steel type. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Now, we actually have spoiled for Fey types in here. No, we're not. It's the same Fey type, just listed 20 times. It's Sylveon, though. It's Sylveon, and we should love it, and we should welcome it, and we should love it. Favorite starter of the bunch is gonna have to be Greninja. I don't love the starter set. Not compared to the others, you know? Like, there's no Torterra here. There's no like, right here, Torterra, Empoleon, this one, Fire Ape, they're all fantastic. I love all of them. But down here, it's like, we got the Ninja who's kind of cool. Then we got this thing, and then this. I don't know. I'm not. Look, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, Sylveon Trans Icon, love it. Only one Blurpo form. And the legendary. I'm gonna pick Mid-Zygarde. Because it's a puppy, and I love that about it. I love that for it. Okay, who's my favorite from Gen 6? I don't know. I think I might just go Sylveon here. But it's so mid, exactly. I think I picked the Sylveon here. Yeah, I think I picked the Sylveon here. There's a lot of good ones, but it's a Sylveon, and I love it. Okay. Gen 7. Normal type. Oh yeah, this thing had this weird thing. Oh, it had that weird normal type dragon. I forgot about them. Oh, they had Grandpa Dragon. I think I picked Grandpa Cannon. Yeah. It was just a weird normal type dragon that's kind of like just vibing. Yeah, I think I do pick that. It's a good one. It's a good one. Fire types. It's tough, though. Because, like, Incineroar is good. And Salazzle is pretty. But the turtle is cool as heck, right? And Fire Dance Marowak with the Hawaiian native dance is very cool. Cubone's mom, yeah, right? I don't know. What are my other starters here? The other starters were, right, that weird thing, and that thing, which is kind of cool. I think I'm going to go with Incineroar and move on to water. We're just going to keep it moving. We're going to move on to water and just accept it. I really like Wishy-Washy. I think Wishy-Washy is a really cool Pokemon with a cool gimmick and a cool design. Everything about Wishy-Washy I adore. Alright, Grass, though. I'm going to leave this one blank because that's probably going to be my steel pick. I'm not going to pick the Cuddy Boy right now. And I'm going to pick the Praying Mantis, the Orchid Mantis. I liked the Orchid. I love the Orchid Mantis. The Orchid Mantis is one of my favorite insects, and this was a beautiful representation of it. Maybe that changes later. Maybe I should be picking that for my bug type or something. Or whatever, I don't know, but I like it. Alright, electric, we have the electric, no, it's this lad. I'm sorry. It's another fur-bait Pokemon. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. It's just a cool design. I just like it. It's just a cool design, okay? This doesn't mean anything, okay? Okay, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Okay, anyways, we're moving on to ice now. We are absolutely picking a Alolan Vulpix here. It's a beautiful Pokemon. It's just, no, we're going with, yeah, Vulpix, not Ninetales. It's stylish. I love it. Both are true and not mutually exclusive true. Okay. We're on to fighting types now. And it's going to be Komo-o. Komo-o, I might want to shift around later because it is probably going to be my favorite dragon type. This generation has a lot of good Pokemon in it, is basically what I'm saying. But Komo-o is probably my favorite fighting type. Alright, poison, 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 poison. Oh yeah, Salazzle's poison type, huh? I'll take that. I'll take Salazzle as the poison type. It's a cool Pokemon. But for ground type, though... We already picked... Was it... Zygarde was the last generation. How can this be a Pokemon here, too? No, I'm going with the Sandcastle. You can't stop me. It's a funny design. It's great. The Sandcastle reminds me of a Pokemon Gen 1 design, and I'm here for that. I think it's a good thing. I think that it's a good design. I will die on this hill. Don't forget to unsubscribe. Flying, though. I think I want to go with the Dancing Bird, because it's pretty and it's stylish. And I like all the forms, but I think this one here is the one I like the most. It's a Spanish dance, right? Like mainland Spain. Oricorio. Yes. Alright, Psychic type. Blurpo! This is gonna sound dumb, but I like it. Look, this little Psychic type, middle Chrysalis Cocoon, Golden Chrysalis Cocoon, I actually think it's a really cool look. I just genuinely actually love it. Bugs! Bam. Done. It's just good. It's the best bug. Or is that going to be my fairy pick? That's going to be my fairy pick, isn't it? I think it is going to be my fairy pick. If that's my fairy pick, then what do I do for my bug pick? Buzzwole, I guess? I think I go Buzzwole. Odio Corio! Oh no! New Live Alive boss. Alright, which stone are we picking? Is it... I feel weird about Lycanroc. Lycanroc is... I like that it's a stone type that isn't just purely defensive and weak. It's an offensive stone type, and it has a cool style. So, you know what? We're going with it. Like and subscribe. That leads us to ghosting types. And here's where I'm going to pick... Marowak. No, it's... No, I'm kidding. I'm just joking. It's Mimikyu. Mimikyu's a good lass. Mimikyu, good girl. Deserves to be recognized. For dragons, though... I already picked Komo-o, which would have been my shoe-in pick. I already picked Old Man Dragon, which would have been my secondary pick. I think I picked the Poison Dragon here? I think I picked Poison Dragon. It's just kind of neat. Not 1,000,000% on that, but I'm okay with that pick. Alright. Dark type. Can I change my fire type to the turtle? And so I can take Incineroar as my dark type? I can, and I will. Oh, Executor is a dragon, didn't you know? Yeah, Executor is a dragon. Absolutely. Executor is a dragon, unquestionably. You can't fight. Yep. Alright, Steel. I'm picking Kartana. Wait, this thing's Steel? Wait, that thing is ice steel? Wow, that thing gets obliterated by any fighting move, doesn't it? Jeez. It's kind of brutal, actually. Alright, alright, favorite starter. Because I already have Incineroar up here, I'm gonna take this thing. It's pretty nice. For fairy type, yeah, it's Poteedle. It's Ribombee. I named mine Poteedle. It doesn't mean anything. It's just a pretty name. But Ribombee is amazing, and I love it so much. That thing carried me through the entire game. Serious. Alright, legendary. No, gimmick form? Gimmick form. Hello, Summer. Alright, so what are we picking for gimmick forms here? I don't know. We've kind of already selected out some of this stuff here. Wait, I ended up with a different ghost. I'm gonna pick the Marowak here because we didn't get that earlier on the ghost type pick. Or the ground type pick because we got the Palace. And the legendary. What are we picking for the legendary? I already picked my favorite, which is this one here, which is the orb. And we've already picked the, yeah, this boy. I don't really know. I'm up in the air. I think I'm gonna pick the little metallic slimy thing because it's kind of cute. And no other reason. No other reason or logic. Okay, favorite of the gen. This one's tough. This one's really tough. Because we have Ribombee, who has a special place in my heart. We have Komo-o, which is just a really great design. We have the Mantis, which is just beautiful. We have Salazzle. We've got a concerning amount of furry bait Pokemon in here, I'm realizing now. Best not to think about that one. Who's my favorite of this gen? You know what? The more I look at this, the more I think about it. I think, even though I have never actually trained one, I kind of want to go for the Orchid Mantis. And I kind of want to, after the stream ends, I kind of want to go train up an Orchid Mantis. Like, now that I'm thinking about it, it's like, I do love this Pokemon, why don't I use it? It's either that or Komo-o. And I love both of them. I think it's coming down between the Orchid Mantis, Komo-o, and Poteedle. I'm gonna go... I'm gonna go train one of these and see if I like it afterwards, and I'm gonna pick up Komo-o now. Okay, we picked it. We did it. Okay. It's fine. We're doing great. 3 more gens to go. We're pushing through all this. It's gonna be great. Okay. Gen 8. Let's go. Who is our Gen 8 normal type? I already know who my favorite one is here, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be my dark pick. I'm pretty sure that we take Obstragoon as our dark pick for this generation. But we might just take it as our normal pick. You know what? No, I'm going to drop down on this. We're going to grab it now and never look back. Obstragoon is a wonderful Pokemon that's fun to use, stylish, and cool. I am a fan of it. Mantis learns the physical version of Solar Beam? Oh, cool. Yeah, Longcat as a design, it's interesting and funny, but I don't adore it. You know, it's a bit too on the gimmick side for me. Alright, fire. What are we doing for fire? What must burn? What must burn? Oh yeah, it's true, because this is all the G-Max forms, we could make a floof there. Maybe we will later. Maybe we'll pick that as the gimmick form for this gen. Alright. Oh, right! We're dealing with Arceus in here, too! Oh, that's interesting. We're looking at Arceus things in here. Ah, does that change things? I think it does, actually. Because I do like this ghost. But the Centipede's cool, though. right? We all agree that the centipede is pretty cool. But I think I want this thing for my pick here. Maybe we'll end up changing that. Maybe that'll change once we get to ghost types. You know what? No, I'm going to drop that. No, but maybe, but yes, but no. Okay, fine, fine, fine. Moving on. Water. Who is the best wet creature here? I adore Cramorant. Cramorant is so good. It's hilarious, effective. There's nothing bad about it. There's nothing bad you can say about Cramorant. It eats Pikachus and spits them out. What more could you ask a Pokemon to do? You know? What more could you ever hope for a Pokemon to accomplish? Nothing. It's perfect. Alright, grass. I'm pretty sure that I am going to go with here, but let's take a look around. I still don't know who this is. Whatever, don't care. Oh, Eldegoss was in this gen? I thought Eldegoss was... I guess not, yeah. Eldegoss was Gen 8. Huh. I do like Eldegoss, but not nearly as much as I like this last year. Ooh, the apples, though. Oh, the apples, though. Wait. Oh, no! Oh, the apples are good. But if I take the apples here, and I take, if I take her in fighting, then I can't take the Gigaducks in fighting. And I can't live with myself if I don't do that. Okay, no, we're taking her here. We are taking her here. It's good. H-Protag Venusaur? What? I don't know what you mean by that one. Alright, electric time. Yamper's just a good boy. It's just a tiny little good boy you want to squitches. Yamper's so good. It's so cute. It's one of the cutest designs they've made. I love it. I love Yamper. I would pet Yamper. Like, okay. The thing is that you can say that there's, you know, the question of what if you could have any Pokemon in real life, what would you pick? And people are like, oh, I would pick, you know, something that could fly me around, or I would pick Sword Dog because it, you know, because it's mystical and magical and stuff, or I would pick like something for reasons. But at the end of the day, I think that Yamper would just be a good Pokemon to have. I would just want to pet Yamper, you know? That's a good reason. Alright, icy types. It's Snom. It's always been Snom. It's never not been Snom. You would pick Salazzle because of reasons, is it? Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Understood. This one is always Snom, right? Darmanitan is neat. Avalugg is okay. I actually don't hate the Mr. Rhyme. I think it's an interesting design. But if we're going with this, it's going with Snom. It's gotta be Snom. Love it, Snom. Look. It's ducks, but Gigaducks. It's ducks, but stronger. How could you come in here? How could you come into this chat room? How could you walk into my house and not pick Gigaducks here? There's no other option. None. Nothing is even remotely close to Gigaducks. The mightiest duck of all, truly. Alright, if we're looking at poison type now, huh? I don't like the legendary much. I'll just put that out of the way. I don't hate Sneasler, I just like Weavile so much better. I think I'm gonna go with, the Slowbro Arm Cannon. I actually like that. I think it's cool in a Mega Man sort of way, and it works. And it has teeth. Like, I actually think it's a decent Pokemon, if I recall correctly. So I'm gonna go Slowbro with the Arm Cannon on that one. On the ground. Limited options. I'm actually gonna take the Stunfisk here. Just because it deserves a little bit of love. We could also go Snake. I don't hate Snake. I do like Snake a lot. I just think that the final form is kind of silly, but it's called Silicobra, so it's supposed to be silly. You know, that's fine. Yeah, we can go snake. Flying type. Well, we already picked Cramorant for water. Do we want to rethink our water typing? I don't think I do, actually. Which means... maybe I do. No, what? No, I do. Okay, no, we're picking Cramorant for flying type. And now we're reconsidering what we're doing for water. If Cramorant's in flying type, then... I think I do take... Snipermon. Inteleon. Inteleon, that's the one. I think I do take Inteleon. I think that's the right pick there. Because Cramorant needs to be on the board. We have to pick Cramorant. Cramorant's just so good. Take the Moltres and make it shiny? Why? What's that going to look like? That's just a... No! That's just a regular Moltres! That's no longer a regional Moltres. That's just a regular Moltres. That's just Moltres. No. Get out of here with that. No. Nope. No. That's just a Gen 1 Pokemon. You make it shiny, and all of a sudden, you make it into a Gen 1 Pokemon. I do like this Buggy Boy, honestly. But Hatterene murders people for having emotions, and that's funny. I think I need to pick Ponyta here. Yeah, I'm gonna pick Ponyta. It's just a cute, you know? Sometimes things are cute. Alright, bug type. Gosh, well we already picked Snom. I actually don't like Kleavor that much. Kleavor is not my top pick. I'm gonna go with a Centipede. Scorchiopede? I think that's a cool one. Alright, rock types. There's not a whole lot of cool stuff going on here, let's be honest. I think I'm going to go with this lad, the Arceus one, but gently. You know, I'm not like strongly picking this. I'm not like, you know, heavy into I'm not invested in this one. If you say, "Oh no, this one's better," I'll be like, whatever, sure, I'll go with you. I'm picking that one just because I can pick it. Yeah, I'm actively trying to avoid repeats, but that's because I'm making things hard on myself, because it's me and I make things hard on myself. I do that sometimes. Alright, Ghosty Boys. I like Sinistea and Teacup Form. I named my Sinistea Earl Gay. I mean, that's all I have to say about that, right? Like, it's a perfect Pokemon. It's named Earl Gay. What more could you ask for out of a Pokemon? Oh, I know Zorua? Where? Which one? Oh, this thing? I don't know. It's nice, but the red and white, it's just not my cup of tea. I will not apologize for that pun. You cannot make me. Okay. Okay. We're on to dragons. We're on to dragon types. Wow. The Slagoopy boy is good, but I also like the apples. I like the apples, though. I've never seen these Pokemon in my life. Nor do I expect... I'm not sure even those are real. But I'm thinking the apples. I'm thinking the apples, and I think it's going to be Apple Ton. I think it's tasty. Why does Dialga need a floaty tube? I have no idea what's going on. I have no idea what... I don't recognize these. I don't know how I could not recognize them. I played all the games. Whatever. I didn't do any competitive in these generations, which is probably why I don't recognize them. Dark type. I don't know. 'Cause we already picked the SA Goon in the normal type. Pretty handily, too. I guess just Urshifu, it's kind of neat. It's a good design. It kind of carried the expansion pack. You want me to pick Shiny Moltres? Then that means I'm going to go up here and pick it in Gen 1. If you want Shiny Moltres, then we're picking it up here where... Because this is your Shiny Moltres right here. This is what you're talking about. It's just this. Alright, okay. No, wait. Yeah. This is Steel type. I think I'm gonna go with Meowth, the Berserker Meowth. Because Sword Dog's almost certainly going to be picked for the Legendary, right? Like, I don't think anything else in this region gets picked for Legendary, so I'm gonna go with Meowth here. It's either Meowth or Goodra. I'll give Goodra some love. They deserve it. They deserve a good hug. Alright, Fairy type. Oh, that's true, this is Fairy type too. Let's just skip ahead and go Legend. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I pick the Sword Dog here. Yeah, okay. Sword Dog's handled. We have Sword Dog selected. What is this? What? Why are there so many Pokemon I've never seen? How? I've played all the games. I beat all the games. Okay. Who is this? Where'd you come from? I have no idea. Okay. So. I think I go with the Rapidash here just because it's pretty. That's a good enough reason for me. Alright, favorite starter of this bunch. I've already picked this, which is my favorite starter of the bunch. So I think I already picked Inteleon too. So we're just going to grab the rabbit and call it a day. A lot of the ones I'm questioning are from Legends Arceus. I beat Legends Arceus. Alright, gimmick forms. We got gimmicks for days here. Alright, I don't know how many of these are... Okay, a lot of these are just repeats though. Yeah, I'll take the Zora here. It's cute, it's pretty. And I'm... Yeah, that works. Okay, favorite of Gen. It's gotta be Lilligant, I think. I mean, I love Goon. I love the Goon. Sagoon is so good. And so is Gigadux. And so is Lilligant. And so is Earl Gay. There's so many good ones here. And Cramorant is just the best Cramorant. We couldn't ask for a better Cramorant than Cramorant. But I think I've got to give it to Lilligant. I think that Lilligant Kicks is just an amazing design. I love it so much. It's plant bait, not fur bait. See? It's different. Gen 9. Gen 9 normal type. I mean, there's only one answer here. There's only one answer here. You know it's gonna be Dunsparce. Maybe Dunsparce. I love Dunsparce. I love Dunsparce. I still don't have that Dunsparce yet, actually. I never actually managed to catch one. I should do that. I should work on that. I also do love this little boy, the fancy the fancy monkey. I actually really do like it. I kind of wish it was better, but by the time I got it in game, it was already obsolete. It's like, oh, that's too bad. It's a shame because I genuinely do like the Pokemon. For fire types, though, it's gonna be. Oh, yeah, that's gonna be one of the legendary. I didn't actually get those yet. I don't know. This is kind of tough. I do like the Blady boy, but then we got little bitey Fuecoco. I'm gonna go Fuecoco for now. This is gonna almost certainly gonna get my ghost type pick. I'm gonna take Fuecoco for now. Alright, who's wet? What is the moistness du jour? I think, honestly, of all these here, I'm tempted to pick Water Tauros. Water Tauros, like aquatic Tauros, is a really cool idea in concept and well executed. I think that it's just good. I think that Water Tauros is just the draft. And here, it's Meowscarada, huh? Yeah, it's Meowscarada. No, it's the little one. It's the tiny one. It's the little cat. Little cat, good. Okay, electric types. I really like Kilowattrel. Honestly, I think that the little bird form here is just really adorable. It's my favorite regional bird, as you can already see on screen right now, but we covered at the beginning of the stream. It's just good. It's just a cute one. Don't let him stand up. Yeah. Agreed. Alright, I don't actually have the saber cat, but I do like it. The snow cat with saber-tooth fangs, I think was in the other version of the game. I got the purple one, but I really do like that design. Actually, I think it's a really cool look, and I like snow leopards, so I'm gonna pick that one. It's not a lot of stiff competition there either, you know. All right, fighting types. I think I'm gonna go with the Sliggoo here, because I love it. It's soft, it's fluffy. I want to bury my face into its mothy goodness, and like, yeah, we'll see that we will or have seen the other ones crop up elsewhere, but I think that one is my pick for fluffiness reasons. And then poison type. Here's where I'm gonna. Ooh, wait, we got this boy. Oh wow, we have a lot of. Wow, this actually had a lot of good poison types. It didn't have a lot of poison types, but had a lot of good ones. We've got the stabby boy with the finger. We've got this thing, which honestly carried me through half the game. And then we've got the sire. We can't deny the Clodsire. I think overall design-wise, I do like this one best. It works well both in context of how it's used as a Pokemon and artistically designed and references to real-life creatures. It's a very well-designed Pokemon. As much as I love the Glimmer Butt, and as much as I love the Clumpered Stint, I think I'm going to go with this one here. I don't even remember its name, but I love it. Oh, yeah, it was Spielberg. Yeah. Ground type we give here. Yeah, ground type we give to you. You deserve it. Yeah. Okay, I feel better about that. I feel better about not picking you in poison type because I can pick you in ground type. Good. Flying types. We already picked the Kilowattrel. I'm gonna pick the Cyber Dragon just because it's kind of cool, and I just don't really have a whole lot of thoughts on that. I'm just picking it without really thinking with my brain. All right. Psychic type. This thing's psychic type? Huh. Jeez, what am I even supposed to be looking at here? Why is this psychic? It's a fish! I didn't realize that was psychic. I never realized that was psychic. Huh, weird. Okay. I'm gonna pick this one. I'm going to pick the Giraffariga. It's an interesting design. It's an interesting evolution of an old design without just being awkward. Like, the Jiggly Punch is awkward, right? Primal Jigglypuff is just weird. This thing is just bad. Oh, wait, I didn't pull this over. My bad. This one is just bad for Pokemon in its existence as a meta, like, as a game. This thing I didn't even realize was psychic, frankly. There's nothing about this that reads as psychic. Nothing about this appears psychic. Primal Jigglypuff, it's... okay. Alright, now we're gonna go with a Giraffariga. And bugs. Now, we've already grabbed the Sliggoo as... I think this thing is called Sliggoo. I don't remember, though. Maybe mine's called Sliggoo. I forget. Whatever this thing is, it's cool. I've already grabbed this one all the way back in Fighting type. I'm gonna go with the little cricket, because the little cricket is adorable and it's a good Pokemon. It's a good addition to the Pokemon game. So is its evolution too. Lokix, I think. Loki? I don't know. But I think a little one, tiny. It's cute. Alright. Rock types. Well, here's where we get to put in Glimmer. Love it. Ghost types. As much as I use and enjoy Gimmighoul, nah, I like Silverledge design better. I just think it looks very awesome. And it's a physical attacker, which I love. I love that about it. Physical attacking ghost type, ghost fire type that just comes in and wrecks face. It's a delight to have. I do also love this design, and I'll probably end up picking that for my favorite starter. Okay, dragons. Ghost Dog. Ghost Dog is fine. I like Ghost Dog. I don't love Ghost Dog. Dragons. The tiny one. It gets weirder when it gets older, but the tiny one's kind of cute. No, I'm gonna go with the Onigiri one. It's adorable. It's just a little stinker. Okay, dark type. Oh no, the Sabercat is dark? The Sabercat is ice dark? Another ice dark type for me to lament about? Aw, jeez. Another, okay. Why are all of my favorite Pokemon 4 times weak to fighting? I think I go here? Yeah, I'm gonna go Meowscarada. The dog is good too. Do I want the dog? Not as much as Meowscarada. Alright. Steel type. It's Kevin. It's always gonna be Kevin. We love Kevin here. And then Fairy type. Here's where I'm finally going to grab the Cyberbully. The Cyberbully themselves. Mechaglade. It's just a good design. No, I picked Sprigatito for grass, not Meowscarada. Very different, you see. Starter, because I already have Meowscarada picked, I'm going to pick Fire Lizard. Gimmick forms? Really, that's all we have for gimmick forms? Wow. I expected more gimmicks. Honestly? Bullfighting Tauros is very stylish, and I like it. And then Legendary... I already picked the Sabercat. This thing's a slug. I like its art. I like its design. It's not Shuckle. It's a Wiggly Trio. I think it's actually its name. I think it's actually called Wiggly Trio. Who's my favorite from this gen? Oof. Oh my goodness. Whew. I'm kind of tempted to go either Sliggoo or Mecha. But the thing is, both of these are iterations on older designs, and I kind of want to pick... No, I'm going to go Ceruledge just because I want to pick something that's unique to this generation. As much as I love these two, and Dunsparce, I want to pick something that's unique to this generation. So, for me, I'm going to pick Ceruledge because my favorite things from this generation are rebuilds of older things. Of Bam, Bam, Bam. Those are all rebuilds of older Pokemon, you know? If I want something that's actually is a Gen 9 unique Pokemon, I gotta pick a Gen 9 unique Pokemon. For that, I'm going Ceruledge. Okay, now it's time for pain. This is gonna be rough. Is it? Might not be that rough. What is my favorite normal type of all the ones that I selected? Ooh, boy. Oh, this is where it's gonna get real hard. This is where things get really hard, folks. I'm leaning towards Dunsparce. I really am leaning towards old school original Dunsparce just as something that is the anchor of my heart. It's just... It fills me with joy every time I look at it. I can't deny that. Okay, fire. What's my favorite fire type in all of Pokemon? I can't believe I'm doing this. I can't believe they're making me do this. They're making me pick one. Ow. Now here is also where I will say that I am going to be bit in the butt by not doubling up. You know, if I had some of my other fire types in here that I ended up picking in other categories to even out the per generation stuff, that would wildly affect things, you know? Like, Dark is going to be Dark is going to be dictated by the fact that Weavile I chose in Ice instead of Dark, you know? That's going to be... Of these here, I think that it is probably Charizard. Charizard's just cool. It's just a cool Pokemon. It's always been a cool Pokemon. It always will be a cool Pokemon. You can't stop that. You just can't. You can't. It's just a cool Pokemon. Deal with it. No, you're gonna make me choose between all these? No, I don't want to pick. Okay. Melodic's really pretty. I think I gotta go with Melodic here. Okay. As much as I genuinely love Viafort, as much as I genuinely love I gotta go with Lilligant. Or, yeah, I gotta go with Lilligant. Fighting Lilligant is actually one of my favorite Pokemon. As soon as I saw that, I was in love with it. Like, you are an amazing Pokemon design, you have an amazing aesthetic, you have amazing animations. Everything about fighting Lilligant is just my favorite Pokemon, close to it, you know? Favorite electric type. We're almost at the end. The amount of crises Jay's gone through. This entire stream is all crises. This is just okay. It's fine. Okay. Pachirisu. Cute, adorable, friendly, fluffy, would hug. 10 out of 10. They're all good. I want to hug all of them. Okay. No, good. Ice Weavile. This is not even a challenge. I love Weavile. Weavile is one of my favorite Pokemon. Full stop. Let's go. Fighting. As much as I love, adore Gigaducks and Komodo and Heracross, it's really between Breloom and Sliggoo, and I'm leaning towards this boy. He's real good. He's just a really good design that I like. Alright, poison times for all of us. Salazzle's a good pick, but is it my pick? The thing is, I know that there's other poison types that I ended up putting in other categories, right? I put up things in places, and now I'm questioning it. I'm going to go with the rose. I like it. It's just pretty. And I didn't pick it over here. So I'm going to pick it here because it deserves the pick and I love it. Okay. Ground type. It's Flygon. Flygon is the ground pick. It's gotta be. Like, it's just gotta be the Flygon. Nothing else really comes close here. Everything else is good, but nothing is as good as Flygon can ever be. Favorite bird? No! No! I kind of want to go with Cramorant here. But Emolga and ducks! Ducks! Can I be a favorite bird? Aww. No, this is so hard. Cramorant is so doofy and so silly and so fun. But Ducks has all the nostalgia factor baked into it, and he warmed up to a comforting crisp. And Emolga is just so cute. I'm gonna go with Cramorant. I'm gonna go with the derp Cramorant. Okay, Psychic. It's Slowking. I told you I had the hot takes. I told you there was gonna be hot takes. You were warned about the hot takes. But I love Slowking. I used Slowking as my avatar for a long time on forums. I think Slowking is criminally underrated. I used one in to place in an Ubers tournament. I brought a Slowking to an Ubers tournament, and people underestimated it and they died because of it. It was great. I just really like Slowking. It could be Gallade easily. It could be Asteroideap easily, but it's gotta. I think it's gonna be Slowking here. No! No, don't make me pick a bug! Don't make me pick a bug! I think I'm going Gen 1 Scyther here. I think Gen 1 Scyther is my favorite bug. It's close. I really like Yanmega, and I love what Shedinja is and what Shedinja does. But I think it's gotta be Scyther here. Okay, well, this is Rock type. I can't mess with the best. Can I? I think that I cannot mess with the best. It's either Slashy Boy or the Shuckle. I don't know if I can realistically ever not pick Shuckle here, honestly. Like, it's Shuckle. Imagine a world where you don't pick Shuckle. I can't. Alright, if I'm going Ghost here... Okay, I have regrets. I immediately have regrets. Okay, you know what? I am actually changing things around here. Genuinely. I am changing Ceruledge to be my favorite fire type now. My favorite fire type is actually going to be Ceruledge. Because I can't not take Sableye. But I love Ceruledge so much, but I can't not take Sableye. I can't. I am physically incapable of not taking Sableye here. It just was never an option. Not picking Sableye here was never going to be an option, ever, okay? It could have never been any other way. But Ceruledge deserves the reps. Best dragon. I know I'm a bad kobold for not being all about being a dragon stan, but like whatever. Does Gumi win this? Does Gumi actually win this? I mean, Flygon would win this, but Flygon won ground, and Flygon won ground handily. That was not even a contest, right? That was just a no contest win for Flygon. Flygon would win here too easily. It's gonna be Hydrasian. Hydrasian is a Pokemon that I adore. It brings me so much joy and happiness. Secondary option is Gibble, but that's because of nostalgia. That's because of friendship. There's defined for not standing dragons, the kind of tyrants. Yeah. It's funny. Can I say this? Whatever. You're all cool. It's funny because real talk, a lot of kobolds are inherently leftist, just by nature of, teaming together and the strength of all is greater than the strength of one, and we can all work together towards a common goal. And a lot of dragons tend to be a bit more fashy. Like, especially people who want to be a dragon because they want to be the strongest thing. I'm going to pick the strongest species. I'm a dragon. A lot of dragons are not cool people. Anyways, not dwelling on that. But for here, it's Hydrasian, I think. Yeah, it's Hydrasian for me. Favorite dark type? Again, this Weavile wins this in a snap pick. Wow, that's what happens when I snap my fingers in with my model, huh? That kind of works, actually. No, it works. You know what? It kind of looks like I'm snapping my fingers. It's a little bit janky, but cool. That works. I can take that. Durg is a very good dragon. It's true. People rarely pick dragons for their. People rarely want to be a dragon because of their wisdom. You know, that's the problem. People want to be a dragon because they want to be strong. Yeah. Like, no, buddy, calm down. All right, dark type. It's Absol, I think. I think it is Absol here. Umbreon's very good. Incineroar's very good. I think it's Absol's the pick. Okay. Steel... I think actually I'm gonna pick Kartana. Kartana's just a cool Pokemon. I like it. It brings me joy. I don't know why. I don't know why I like that Pokemon so much. But I do. I actually just really do enjoy it. Second best Durgs are the ones who understand absolutely nothing and stand around confused. Yeah. Alright, best Fey type, this Poteedle. Or is it Sylveon? Or is it the Robo-Mech? That's tough. That's tough. I love Poteedle. I love Sylveon. I love Robo-Mech. I think I might go... I'll go Sylveon. I'll be trans and pick Sylveon. Fine. Now, again, we're missing a bunch here that we have picked in other categories, right? But of this category of the ones that we picked, who's our favorite starter? And I think it's Torterra. I really like the design of Torterra. It's really nice. Alright, of the gimmick forms, do we pick the Gigafloof? I think we do, actually. Yeah, of the gimmick forms, I think we legit pick the Gigafloof here. Yeah, it's the Megafloof. And then of the legendaries... Ooh, tough. I'm actually leaning towards Shaman here. I think I pick Shaman. I think the little hedgehog is good. The hedgehog. See, it's a hedgehog that's a hedge, so it's a hedgehog. And now, the dread. The absolute fear. As I must pick my favorite Pokemon of all the things that I've selected. Okay. What do we do? What do I do? What do we do? We have Scyther. Gen 1, amazing design, beautiful style, fashionable, cool, love it. We have the Slowking, which genuinely has always been resonated with me for reasons I don't even really understand. It's just always felt like something important to me. We have what I would usually sight unseen say is my favorite Pokemon. Both Sableye and Weavile are my two favorite Pokemon, just that I would snap pick if you asked me without having to do everything else, without any other legwork. These would be my snap picks for my favorite Pokemon. We have Hydreigon, the dark dragon, the seven deadly sins, two of them. We have the trans icon herself, Sylveon. We have Komo-O, who is just pure style and fashion. We have Lilligant, who I genuinely is one of my favorite iterations on any Pokemon design. Of anything that's been taken and redesigned, is just genuinely is something that I have adored ever since I laid eyes on it. We have Ceruledge, a newcomer, who is just a Dullahan. It's an animated suit of ghost suit of armor, burning with an ethereal flame. Everything about that is amazing. We have Dunsparce. It's Dunsparce! How can you say no to Dunsparce? We have Melodic, the pretty noodle. We have Pachirisu, not only the best Pikachu clone, but one that I actually prefer over Pikachu itself. I prefer that more than the actual mascot. How did I lose 2 viewers in this last moment? Who would have watched the stream up until now and dipped? Who would have gotten this far and said, oh, I don't care what happens from here on out. I'm content. Who left? Sorry. Anyways, sorry. We have this thing, the big fluffy caterpillar thingy thing that deserves pets. Oh my gosh, everything here is so good. We have Viafort, a Pokemon that was my standard for many games. We have Flygon, who won every single category that he was in a snap. It was a snap draft, and every single time Flygon was there, it was who is going to stand against Flygon. We have Cramorant, the derp bird, the derpiest bird. What could it's such an amazing design. We have Shuckle. Who can mess with Shuckle? We have Absol, the bringer of dreams and nightmares, the herald of nightmares, of chaos or something. Amazing lore, amazing art style, amazing design. Kartana, one of the only legendaries that I actually genuinely love, and the only legendary that made it onto this list at all. We got the World Turtle, who is just one of the best starter designs of ever. We've got the Gigafloof. And we've got Shaman. This tiny little hedgy hug. Whew. Seriously, someone waited 3 hours into the stream and just dropped and, well, 8 o'clock, time to go to bed. I am just... It's fine. I'm just in shock. Okay, sorry. It's fine. I hope they catch the VOD. If that was you and you watching the VOD, call yourself out in chat and, like, I don't know, I'll give you a free membership or something. I'm leaning towards Weavile. I am leaning towards Weavile, my beloved. It's the heaviest hitters here, the best contenders here for me. Sableye the Gremlin, Weavile, and Lilligant. I think, honestly, Lilligant and Weavile are the two that I resonate most with. I love all of them, though. Every single one of these could be the pick. There's not a single one here that I would actually flinch about picking. It's Weavile. It's Weavile. It's the history of Weavile. I've always loved Weavile since I first saw it. It's the competitive nature of Weavile. I used a Weavile to hunt Garchomps all throughout my competitive career, because Garchomp was always meta-relevant, and I had a Weavile that could outspeed and one-hit kill a Garchomp. It's Weavile because I love the lore of it. It's one of the few... Oh, it's one of the only Pokemon that they explicitly say murders other Pokemon. Like, that's actually canon in its lore. It talks about how it hunts and eats other Pokemon, which is something that we all know happens, but is almost never actually talked about. It's a great design. It's Dark type and Ice type, two types that I genuinely enjoy thoroughly. It's got some of the coolest moves. It's actually got an upgraded move, so it hasn't been stagnant. It got Triple Axle in Gen 8 and has just been, incredibly strong. It's one of the few shinies that I have. I actually have a square shiny Weavile. I love all these Pokemon, but at the end of the day, I think I pick the Weavile here. I think at the end of the day, I go for Weavile. Yeah. I think that is the pick. I think I take the Weavile. Yes. Yes! I take the Weavile. But then we build our team real quick. We click a box and we click a Pokemon from the grid. Let's just pick our All-Stars. we grab... Let's keep it balanced, though. If we take the Sligoo, that's fighting and what now? Was there other typing? That's not Sligoo. Sligoo's a completely different Pokemon. I forget its name. I love it, but I forget its name. Slitherwing, that's the one. That gives us a bug fighting, which honestly is based in of itself. See, I get the people who left the stream now, after I went through all of that about the favorite type. I get it. That's fine. I get it. So right now we have grass, ice, grass fighting, bug fighting, ice, dark. No. I think we take the ground flying, or the ground dragon with levitation from Flygon here. And I immediately run into the same problem I always have, which is, what do I do? Why do I have so many fighting weaknesses, right? Like, I already, you know... I want to take, like, Hydreigon, but I can't because I have fighting weaknesses. So if I'm taking here for a balanced team, Cerulege does give me a nice ghost. Cerulege gives me a pretty good coverage. Ghost, fire, ice, dark, bug fighting, grass, dragon, ground. We've got a good team here. What do we do to round it out? We need we're just picking from favorite stuff here. Oh, right. Thank you very much for that call out. Then what we use this to round this out. I'm actually just picking things that have complementary typings, not picking things that are actually a good competitive team, because then I'd be trying to pick a sweeper, I'd be trying to pick, you know, a bulk, I'd be trying to pick a lead, and the thing is that lead Pokemons are very rarely my favorite Pokemons, you know? I don't adore the Pokemon that usually I end up using for my openers. I think my last one for rounding out the team might be Sylveon. I think Sylveon rounds this out pretty nicely. Either that or we round it out. No, we already have a bug. I was gonna say we could round it out with Porteedle, I think the bug Fey, but then we have an extra bug, and we're also weak to fire on Weavile as well, and here we have a big fire weakness if we pick that, so I think we can't. Is it Sylveon? Do we just drop the Sylveon in here and call it a day? I think so. So, for dealing with... We have plenty of fighting to, I think we deal with pretty much anything here. This is a good team. I like this team. Yes. I'm comfortable and confident now. I'm happy. I feel like this is like some sort of Pokemon therapy. I worked through so many things that I had in my brain mind now. I feel good. I feel better about things. Okay. Let me know in the comments what I chose that was wrong. Like, not what you would pick. I mean, okay. Let me know in the comments what you would pick as well. But I want you to tell me the things that I did that you think are objectively wrong. I want you to say, Jade, I don't care about your brain mind. You were wrong to pick Slowking. I want you to tell me what I did that was just the worst. What was the hottest take that I had that you think that I shouldn't have done? Drop that in the comment section, okay? Be sure to like the video. Be sure to dislike the video, but then be sure to like the video again. Be sure to unsubscribe, but then be sure to resubscribe. Be sure to hit the share button. Actually, you know what? Hitting the share button is legit. Like, real talk. You do hit the share button. Even if you don't share with anyone, just hit the share button, and I think that counts. I think that's all you have to do for it to count towards my metrics. So, hit the share button, and just, like, let's find out. If everybody here hits the share button, maybe that will actually boost something. We'll find out later. thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful evening. This was really interesting, and this was really tough. And I am so close on so many of these. Like, so many of these, I could have picked a different one just on a different day of the week, real talk. But at the end of the day, this is a pretty good summary of how my brain, mind, head works. Ooh, nice. Okay. I hope you have a wonderful evening, friends. Good night, and I love you. Is that weird? I don't know. I say I always end up with a, you know, like, cheers, friends, and I like that because it's also not, like, you know, time-based, because I know a lot of people who aren't watching the VOD or are not watching it, like, live or different parts of the world, so I don't always want to say good night. And I think that the "yeah, I love you" is cute, but that also might be creepy. That might be cringe. I don't know. Cheers, friends. I'm just gonna go with that for now.